All right, well, I'm ready when you are. We're good? Okay. So, we have quite the special stuff to talk about right off the bat. So, today on the 207th episode of the Hypecast, well, first off, welcome back, everyone, and thank you very much for tuning in. With, as always, your host, Sean, aka Hawk525, and as always, my cohort, Zawa, is in the mix as well. So we're doing things a little different just for today, just because there is one thing we really want to get off our chest right away, which is the Super Mario trailer, which I actually have not seen it yet, so you guys get to hear and see my reactions live and first time ish. So here it is. There's the Super Mario Brothers trailer. I guess it's in a direct or something. There's no like separate trailer for it.
There is. I think like IGN and.
Oh, is it IGN? Okay, I'll just type in IGN then. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I just saw it. Oh my goodness, Mario looks like Mario. But anyway,
I know. It's like he looks good.
He looks pretty good. Yeah. Let me check.
Daddy the Bowser look.
Okay, I'm gonna fire up the trailer now. Here we go. First time. Oh yeah, screen share. Am I on screen share? Or are you seeing?
Yes, you are. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Good. I'm just in quiet on the set.
Okay.
That means you can't.
Oh boy. You gotta remember that this is Jack Black as Bowser coming up.
Behold, the king of the Koopa.
Oh, this is already weird.
Daddy.
Open the gates.
Okay.
Find a cliff, everyone.
Yeah. The penguins. Oh, here comes the ice cube. I killed one of them.
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield? I do not.
Holy shit.
Remember, this is the studios that made Minions.
Yeah, Minions.
Who's gonna stop me?
Okay, it's not bad. Not a bad. Oh boy.
What is this place?
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Wow. All right. Well, I mean, I guess that was a teaser in a sense for Mario and Luigi, but a full fucking trailer for Bowser, man. God damn, man.
Daddy.
Yeah. That was quite the showcase.
And a lot of people like the design of Bowser, how his green scales. It's better if go to like when there's like a side shot of him.
Here?
Right there. See how his green scales go from his head and actually like blends into his shoulders?
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, a lot of people are liking that detail. Instead of it just like green, stops here and then It actually feels like natural.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's actually a nice little touch of detail there. And I think he even like bleeds in, even lower to like his lower back.
Yeah, it looks like because the shell. Yeah. So
yeah, it's hard to see because of the lighting, travels. But like yeah, it looks like it travels all the way down to his lower back, even down to his tail a little bit. Yeah, actually. So he looks more like a natural like reptilian slash like sort of like a turtle-ish-esque thing almost, instead of like you said like it's just like stops right at the collar, that the spiked collar that he always has, and then boom, it's just gold, that yellowish color to it. I like that they include the penguins in here. It's pretty funny. You can definitely see like the tone of humor they're going for, very kind of tongue in cheek, almost sort of like self-aware, like you kind of see today in today's like sort of humor. It's all about just being self-aware, I guess.
No, I know it's too early to ask for this, but I kind of want to see this in like outtakes of the movie, like Jack Black saying this.
Mm-hmm.
You can show it to chat, but mind you, kids, I believe this is from one of Jack Black's movies. This line, in particular, I just DM'd it. It's profanity.
Hold on. Fuck you.
Fuck you. It's like, yes.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Okay, first impression from you. Go.
Well, I mean, the looks of the movie looks great. I mean, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with it. Bowser is great. Jack Black is doing a great job as Bowser with the voice in it. It's not like your typical like yeah, that sort of voice. He's actually putting some he's pertaining to the characters, like the tone of voice, like it actually sounds deep. I don't know if they're using a computer like that, but
what you call a filter?
A filter, yeah, like a pitch changer or whatever. But
yep.
It could be him actually deepening his voice for the sake of it, right? Like, but either way, I think it sounds great as Bowser, and they're doing a good job showing Bowser off as like this badass so far, while not being like too dark and brooding or anything like that. It's the right amount of badassery and kid friendliness, I guess you can say.
Funny you would say like him deepening his voice. Someone on Twitter uploaded 40 seconds from the New York Comic Con panel.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack Black was actually doing his voice as Bowser.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me actually put that on the screen here. Hold on.
Because I think that's also Tara Strong.
Check it out here.
I'm coming for you, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I ruin your day? I'll beat you up. Go back to plumber school. I've gone up against the best, the strongest. Who'd I go
Yeah,
up
so like
against?
a lot of people,
I ate him for lunch. I'm the biggest, baddest turtle dragon alive. You think I'm scared of you? You make me laugh.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people, when the actors and actresses first rolled out like who was going to play who, I read some tweets saying that it's just Jet Black. He's going to sound like
Jet Black, or Jet
Black, or
Black.
Ho from Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, if you really watch Jet Black's movies, yeah, he's like the idiot, but he does have some range. Tenacious D, School of Rock.
And then, well, there's Nacho Libre, if anyone remembers that movie.
Nacho Libre. Nacho Libre was a really good movie.
Actually, I've never seen that movie ever. Like, I've only seen clips of it, but that's
clips.
About it. Yeah, that's about it.
If you're gonna watch Nacho Libre, it suffers like the early 2000 movies. You know, it's good in the beginning, but once it comes to the center,
yeah,
it's a slog fest until a certain point, and then it picks up again.
I see.
The slog fest is not that long, but it's like it's gonna feel long, but it's like. But yeah, I'm glad for Jet Black. He really looks like he's having fun with this role.
Oh, for sure. He looks like he's been wanting to do something like Bowser in his lifetime, because doesn't he play games with his son on the YouTube channel? Yeah, so he's kind of like a gamer, to say the least, and I'm sure he was jumping with joy that he got the role for Bowser. Like, you know, he's like one of the most notable villains in video games, you know, the most iconic villains of all time in video games, and hell yeah, like, yeah, he's not only fit for the role, but he's very much enjoying it. So it all just kind of just lines up for sure. So great on that casting for sure. But when it comes to the elephant in the room, which is Mario so far, I mean, we've gotten a little bit of a taste, sure, but at the same time, it's just sound like a lot of people have predicted. He kind of just sounds like Chris Pratt with the bit of that Italian sort of finesse.
It's actually a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
well, I mean, Italian. Yeah. There's a lot of Italians in Brooklyn. So anyway, so it's like either Brooklyn / Italian, sort of like that American. Let's just say Italian American finesse to it, right? So it's just, it is what it is overall. I mean, you know, and then you were saying earlier. I mean, I think you should say your point about the voice actor and stuff like that. Like you were saying it earlier. I think it was a good point that I feel like you should bring up again.
Yeah. So yes, a lot of people would like Charles Martinet to, you know, voice Mario because he is the voice of Mario. But when you say that you would want that, would you actually want to sit down 90 minutes and listen to Mario's voice? Like I'm not gonna do it because it's hurting my throat. It's
woohoo! Yeah, woohoo! It's a me, Mario! Woohoo! You know that. You know, you want to hear that for at least 90 minutes.
Like a good 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, some will argue like, oh, he could, you know, like tone it down a bit. It's like, yeah, but when you tone it down, you kill the character. There's like kind of like no in between when you tone it down. You have to go either stick to it or go all out. And then again, so far with Chris Pratt, we only heard like what, 4 lines?
Yeah, just like a couple of them
from the trailer. You cannot just go like movie bad, movie dead on arrival.
Yeah, no arrival. It looks great so far for what it is. With Bowser especially, Bowser. This is Bowser's trailer. You know, this is the official trailer for Bowser. It's official teaser for Mario and Luigi for sure. But Bowser looks great. I honestly would watch the movie just for Bowser. You know,
a lot of people's gonna.
I think honestly, Bowser is like the star of the movie for the fans for right now, and then Mario is kind of just like there because, you know, it's Super Mario.
The side dish.
The side dish, yeah.
And then, like, again, people are all going like a bit crazy over like Chris Pratt playing Mario, but hey kids, Princess Peach is around the corner. How's she gonna sound like?
Right.
And then I think Daisy's in the movie, which I don't know why.
I think so, but probably for like very, very short time in comparison to Peach anyway.
Oh yeah, and Donkey Kong's in the movie.
Yeah,
so
we
it's
haven't
like-
heard Donkey Kong yet, so that is a teaser.
I
in
mean,
that
and
sense.
also it's Seth Rogen, so if Donkey Kong is not high 24/7 in that movie, I'm gonna be pissed.
He's gonna be high off of bananas, man. Banana leaves. Banana leaves.
And he better have Seth Rogen's laugh. Like they got.
But anyway, yeah. I mean,
And then it was also weird that Keegan Michael Key is Toad. That did not sound like him.
I actually forgot that was supposed to be Key.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was supposed to be him, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, wait. Okay. So it's like, you know what? Let's give this a chance.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
I'll watch it whenever it's out on digital. I'll that's what I'll say.
Like, I'll watch it for shits and giggles and see where, where this goes. Because a lot of people are now fan daring right now if this movie is canon.
Yeah,
And then
yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then also it'll be super hilarious, like post credit. We just post credit scene of the movie. We just hear like Smash Bros theme,
Oh my god.
and it's like, see you next time. In this next adventure, and it'll be like Legend of Zelda or Metroid or Star Fox, and they'll be like, "Wow, they're really doing a Smash cinematic
I mean,
universe."
funny you say that because there is news pertaining to Nintendo in a movie sort of context. So I guess we might as well bring it up. Yeah, I mean, they pretty much founded Nintendo Pictures. I believe they either bought the studio for Illumination or no, I think they have their own staff or something, but it is not too well, let me see. I think it's in Japanese, so we can't really it's in Japanese, but I don't think it's too detailed anyway.
I can read some Japanese, but once you put kanji in there, I'm just gonna be like,
No, it's got kanji in there. Yeah, I don't think
I'll be on the ground like crying like,
yeah,
I should not
this
have
is
skipped that class.
this is all that jazz and blah blah blah. But it pretty much.
I know that number. It was 2011. So this was made in April 18, 2011.
Yeah,
I know my. Even though I forgot how to say day, I know how to draw it. I just forgot how to say it.
Yeah. So it's just called Nintendo Pictures. Again, I don't know specifically like how it went, but I think they have their own staff, their own studio. But I think it is possible that they do have Illumination under their belt along with that, or that was just a partnership or something like that. I'm not too sure on that part, but either way, they have their own studio now, so they're gonna make their own movies and stuff like that. So starting with Super Mario Brothers, the movie or whatever. So for 2023, and that means like you're kind of like saying that's a possibility now, right? I mean, they're gonna make all these Nintendo movies, and then guess what? They're gonna do the Avengers thing, and then Smash. There you go. So
my little thing for the Nintendo Pictures. Good luck. Just don't fuck up like Square.
oh yeah, that was like a long time ago, man.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. So hopefully you guys learned and not do what Square was trying to do with Spirits Within.
Oh jeez, I had a feeling you'd bring up that movie. I mean, not that I've actually seen it in whole, but I'm kind of glad I didn't see it in whole.
Because again, yes, at the time the animation was great.
At the time,
Story wise, you wanted to bomb it.
Right.
And I think also that was like the movie that almost killed like Square. Yeah.
At least maybe the movie making division anyway. Maybe it did. I don't know, because we haven't seen anything.
It kind of did until Avid Children showed up.
Right, and put them back on the map in a way.
Which was also sad because it was that movie Spirit Within that killed Hawaii's Honolulu Square Enix Squaresoft branch.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we had a branch here in Hawaii. Sorry, fast little tidbit about Hawaii and Square Enix or Squaresoft. They made a branch here so it'll be easier to communicate from California to Japan. Have Hawaii as a
Middle ground.
as a bridge.
Yeah, as the bridge, yes.
And then lo and behold, after the movie bombed, they had to not disown, but what's it called when you have to like pull out? They had to just starts with a D.
Starts with the what?
I forgot the word, but they had to just close down the branch here.
Yeah, they closed down the branch. Yeah, shut it
To,
down.
like,
Yeah.
Cut the losses.
Mm-hmm. Did they like demolish the building and everything?
No, it pretty much the building's still there.
Oh, the
It's
building's
just
still
that,
there. Okay.
the productions and all their
The people and everything, or
hero stuff. Yeah,
okay.
had to go back to their respectful
Defunct, I guess you can say. Yeah.
kaboom.
Yep.
Let's see. Now you're making me interested in Nintendo Pictures because let's say they make more. If this Mario movie does well,
Mm-hmm.
what will be their next franchise? Will it be a movie or a TV series?
Yeah, that's a good question too. I think they're not just covering movies. I think they're also covering like just like series, like visual content. It says so. It definitely has to be streaming series because that's where the money is at too as well. Well,
And then,
yeah.
Then it'll be like because I was asking like in Max's Discord if they do make other movies, what would be a movie and what would stay as a series?
I don't. Yeah.
Some
I don't know.
say like if they do Legend of Zelda, everyone immediately say it has to be a series. You cannot do a movie. You cannot do a movie series. It has to be like a
I think I can
TV
agree on that.
series.
Yeah, 'cause there's a lot for Zelda. There's a lot
For
going
Zelda.
on, so you can't just cover it in a movie.
They said at most if they did Twilight Princess
Mm.
as a movie, it has to be at least a 2-parter movie.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
But if you do it as a series, 6 seasons,
Mm-hmm.
6 seasons with 12 episodes each.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds doable.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them agree that if they did Star Fox, it could be a movie and it will just be Top Gun in space.
Yeah, essentially, I think I can definitely see that. I mean, because there's not
then-
much lore in Star Fox to cover anyway. It's just like pew pew, spaceships and
Yeah.
animals and stuff, right?
Big floating head.
James McCloud and Fox McCloud. There's that thing.
Barrel roll.
Yeah, and then barrel roll. It's not much to
And
it.
then I threw this one into it to their conversation. I was like, okay, which canon are they doing? And they're like, what canon? Which is Fox's lover? Is it Wolf or Falco? Come on, you have to answer the question.
No, it's Slippy.
You cannot. I would be totally like, wow, that caught me by surprise. What's done?
Yeah.
Like, hey, yo.
And then they're gonna make peppy hair or whatever, like I don't know, bisexual or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just putting
and
that
then
aside.
we're like-
yeah.
Sideburner. The last one, a lot of people kind of agreed with me, but they also don't want it. Live action Metroid, but kind of like the Halo's TV series that's
Mhm.
happening right now,
Mhm.
but better writing.
Of course, of
Way
course,
better
of
writing.
course.
Because again,
yeah.
I like the Halo series because the Covenant looks good. I just hate everything else with it. It's like,
Yeah.
wow, they made the Covenant look good. What about Chief? Who?
Yeah. Master Chief.
That's not Chief. That's one idiot.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I
And
think
what about cartoon? Yeah. So
I can definitely see Metroid being a series a little more. I mean, I couldn't settle either way because I don't know how much lore there is as well for Metroid, but I think you could go either way. You can't go wrong either way. I mean, you can make it into an action movie or just a long series. I mean, I think you can go either direction for Metroid. I'm sure the fans would be like, "Oh, there's a lot of lore or something," and then I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. Anyway, I think one for sure that could just be like a short series, mini series is Pikmin. Like Pikmin, I don't know. I definitely don't know how much lore there is, and I don't think there's much to it, at least so far anyway. That could be a series as well. Another one, I mean, how far could they go with this, right? Because do they have the rights to make Bayonetta stuff for Nintendo Pictures, or they're just the publisher for video games, right?
I think they're just the publisher, but at this point in time, freaking Nintendo is like the dad already, like the unofficial dad of
Bayonetta, which we also have something to talk about for Bayonetta. But anyway,
the next IP they could. I don't know how they're gonna do it. How they're gonna do F-Zero?
Oh yeah, that could be really good. That's a good way to come back, right? That's because you know Edge Runners, right? Revived Cyberpunk, so F-Zero is definitely going to revive all the more interest for F-Zero for sure. I mean, if it's good, of course, but the fact that they're the fact that they're just covering F-Zero in general, I think that would be enough of itself. And be like, but hey, we want an F-Zero game.
The thing would be like, for like the old anime watchers, if they bring out F-Zero now, because it deals with racing,
yeah,
they might say, "Oh, this is just a Initial D ripoff."
No.
Like, well, it's a fucking racing anime. Like,
I don't.
What else can you? What else can you do?
I don't think that'll be a thing. I mean, maybe like with very few people, but I don't think that's the overall majority opinion about F-Zero. If they make an anime, I mean, it's been done before. Let's make that clear.
Yeah.
You know, that was on Fox.
F-Zero did have an anime showcase.
Yes.
It was very obscure. Like, I only caught like some episodes.
Yeah, same.
I think it was like so early in the morning.
Yeah, it was on Fox Box for me, so
because by the time I woke up, that's when Digimon was.
It was like that weird period, right? Of it was like an in between. It felt like, but
yeah.
I mean, it was still kind of cool for some episodes, but I fell off of it. I watched something else in the morning, so I think it was just that weird time.
Another IP, which I don't know how they're going to do it, because that IP is dark and weird. Mother with Ness, and
that also would be a helpful thing to happen.
It'll be helpful.
Yeah,
it'll just
revive
be weird because it's dark, like really dark.
Yeah, I think they can definitely do like an anime or something, or a CGI type of anime for sure. A series, rather than maybe a movie or something. If they have some help from an anime studio, let's just say, oh, I don't know, the anime studio that made Mob Psycho. I think I forget what it was. Was it no, it can't be Mad Studio. That whatever that studio is. If they bring in that team, that'd be so cool. I think the Mob Psycho people would be perfect for that.
Actually, yeah, that would be actually the perfect like animation for Ness and them. That would be perfect.
Yes. Yeah. Either way,
that
IP. Yeah.
They have a lot of IPs.
They definitely do.
But we all know they're gonna hit the big hitters first, and then probably go into the obscure.
I mean,
I know a lot of people will be totally annoyed if they finally make a Fire Emblem series.
That would be an actual Fire Emblem anime series. Yeah, Yeah.
But which again, there's so many Fire Emblems. Like, which one are they gonna choose first?
I don't know. Maybe Engage, because Engage has like the like the multiple old heroes and stuff like that
Yeah.
to be included. So maybe they can start with that, just because.
They could, but it might be like, you know how Fate Grand Order, the anime, maybe you saw some of it. So okay, so to give everyone a catch up on the Fate Grand Order animes, there's in the recent one, Babylonia. There are a couple of episodes that recall back to past singularities, and for like new people, they wouldn't know what the hell these characters are, because they're like on screen like for like a good 30 seconds talking about what happened in that singularity, and I'm like, no one's gonna know you. You had little to nothing to do with that singularity.
Yeah.
Where's my bone daddy? Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the one that made me like laugh my ass off from that Babylonia series was, here's America's singularity. Okay, bye. Like, it was on screen for like 5 seconds, and then it was like, it's like, wait, you did America dirty. You didn't want to hear Thomas Edison talk about his inventions and movie and his what's it called? Noble Phantasm? That's pretty much Fox.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, overall, I think we can definitely say that Nintendo has like a footing in movies, so to say, because of course Mario hasn't come out just yet, but it looks like they're trying to go into the movies, into the movie / TV series media now. So there is stuff to look forward to for sure. I mean, there is promise for sure. We definitely have to still see the Mario movie as a whole at some point. Again, I mean, personally for me, I would like to just see it in digital. I mean, I'm not gonna make my way for the theaters for sure, but at least at this time, So, but nonetheless, I do want to see it. You know, I think so far it looks pretty good. I mean, even the voices aren't too bad. It's not offensive, but I know people on the internet, I mean, some of them are just eye-rolling levels of just like anger, like this is bad, like, you know. There's this guy I follow, Dreamcast guy, who's just like, I think he's just overreacting. I think he's overreacting on purpose, just for the clicks and stuff like that, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll just bring it up, I guess, as just to be clear of how much of a bait it seems like.
I think yeah, he's just doing it to just get views and like people to try and be like on the same page as him, but like it's like, bruh, you don't need to try that hard.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, even somebody made the same exact point that you made. Do you want it to be the caricature voice for 90 minutes or just a normal voice? Nothing wrong with that. And then people are agreeing with him as well.
You want to speak gibberish, but like, yeah, that's the other thing. Do you really want to hear?
Yeah.
There's like no subtitles, so you're just going like, what is he saying? I think I heard him just say "Wahoo." Is that slang for something?
Yeah. Like,
what's the other thing? Like, people are saying that they miss the opportunity to bring back what's his name? John Louis.
oh, Leguizamo or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
the Italian.
be
Yeah.
Luigi.
Yeah.
To be actually Luigi.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he just he probably either doesn't care or he's doing something else or something. But I don't think he cares.
He's too busy being Bruno from in Kanto
Yeah.
or Sid.
Yeah. I don't think he cared too much, or either party didn't care too much about him coming back as Luigi. I think Charlie Day is the perfect fit. Like, you can already hear in his voice that he's a fit for Luigi in this day and age. But yeah, just look at his tweets. It's just like, it sucks, screw Chris Pratt and his crappy Mario voice, even though he had like fucking, what, 4 lines or some shit? Like, he barely
Four
talked.
lines, but
He barely talked. Bully Chris Pratt into the sound booth. That shit sucks. Re-record your lines right now. And then... and then
it's more.
Go ahead, sorry.
It's more kind of like funny that some people are like blaming the casting and blah blah blah. It's like, it was Iwata, right? That actually handpicked these people.
Along with other people, yes, but...
But Iwata is actually like helming this shit.
Wait, Iwata? Or are you or Miyamoto?
Sorry, holy shit.
Wow. I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm doing what is that guy, that meme where like, you're in your chair but everything's like all fuzzy and but yeah.
Floridian slip, but it's okay.
Am I drinking Pepsi or is this Spike?
Yeah, I know, right? Now, is that? Are you sure it's not a Pepsi Nitro or whatever that shit is called? But anyway,
I tasted that. I almost forget.
Is that supposed to be like extra fizzy or something because it's nitrogen? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was so, and it kind of has that kick, like that energy kick, like woo.
Mm-hmm.
That was me. I almost went to woo.
Yeah.
And then I'm done.
Yeah. So anyway, backtrack to here. Yeah, I mean, like, there's one more tweet that's kind of like that, like where he says, "Okay, people are mad at me for hating Chris Pratt Mario voice. Maybe if he acted in the role he is voice acting, I would be more positive. Anyways, it is a movie for literal children by the dudes who make Minions, so I don't care. Lol. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just that he is definitely capping. I'm pretty sure he's like mostly capping. I mean, I get it. It's not the Mario voice that maybe a number of people have been hoping for. But what do you expect, right? Like, what can you do without doing the actual Mario voice for at least 90 minutes? You know. So what else can you do? So that's essentially it. I mean, he says, yeah, Mario or movie Bowser is based. So I mean, that's one thing to take away from that. Bowser is the universally liked character right now in this entire teaser trailer. Again, I feel like he's just gonna be the star of the movie rather than Mario. But they're probably gonna shove Mario in our faces for most of the time versus Bowser. But hopefully Bowser will have like a nice amount of screen time. Is what I can kind of hope for. But yeah, I mean, but besides Dreamcast guy, there are people who are overreacting, I think, and that's just kind of how it goes. I think overall, I think the teaser trailer did a good job. I think it's looking good so far. Again, Bowser is great. He's definitely the star of that little trailer. They made him look like badass, while at the same time, like, he's friendly towards the young audience, right? But still badass to to a notable degree. And the tone of the movie is something what I've expected, and that's all there is to it. It's a Mario movie, so people are gonna go watch it. It's gonna be a box office success, no matter how you look at it. Even if the reviews are gonna be like maybe mixed to positive, I think it'll make money overall. It's just that's the power of Nintendo. And so that's gonna be like the catalyst, definitely for all the series and movies that we've talked about from Nintendo Studio. Those possibilities are more likely going to be realities once that movie hits. So that's my big old 2 cents on that. Anything else you wanted to say before we actually move on to our usual stuff?
Do not disappoint me, Super Mario movie.
Mm-hmm.
The end credits, when the credits roll, I better hear what's that song? The Odyssey theme.
Ah, yeah.
We just have what's her just
Pauline
being raised.
Mm-hmm.
Pauline just start singing. Everyone will be like, "Who's that?" It's like you shut up and you listen.
Yeah, it's probably like the credit scene or whatever. I don't know if it's gonna be post credit scene or mid credit scene or just the end credit scene. Maybe she will show up at that end and then start singing away.
And then, for me personally, that might get me all giggity. When you're somehow they'll put it into this movie, hopefully, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
where the camera is going through Bowser's castle, and once we hit his throne room, Bowser's theme from the 64 plays.
Ah, yeah.
Like, that would actually be a nice little.
Mm-hmm. That's my concern about the movie as well, is the music, right? Because with Sonic movies, one of the biggest missed opportunities was the lack of the Sonic music. There's just like barely anything, if not at all. They just put in some just songs from different bands and shit, including Panther of all things. And then they hardly used the Sonic music, which was very disappointing on that part. So since this is Nintendo Pictures, though, this is an actual like studio derived from the video game company. Hopefully they don't miss on that part. Hopefully they actually put in the Mario music in there. There's like, you cannot skip over that. This is Mario, right? You got the Mario theme, of course. You know, and yeah. So Sonic is kind of like on that similar level. Like, where is the Green Hill Zone music? Like, what the fuck? You know, it was barely in there because you heard it, I think, from the trailer, but I don't think you really like hear it like into your head from either of the movies. So that, again, that's a disappointment, and hopefully they don't flop on that part. Now, even so, even if they fuck up on the music somehow, again, I think it'll still perform more than well enough in the box office, and it'll sell tickets for sure. People are going to be lined up for this movie already. They got those phones ready to order them tickets, and maybe those people, you know, who scalped the tickets are going to be there too, to try to get that extra buck for themselves. But yeah, if we don't have anything else to say about this whole Mario movie topic, I think I'm good.
Good.
Mm-hmm. And good.
So much more.
Mm-hmm. And let me say this: good job, Jack Black. I like 2 thumbs up on the Bowser voice, man. You definitely nailed it, I think. All right, so actually, hold on. Sorry, I'm morbidly curious in the comments. Let me see. Reopen, close tab. There we go.
You're just gonna set up yourself.
Yeah, see, look at this. Already, Bowser, you know, I'm kind of amazed at how badass Bowser looks in this. The second half of Luigi is amazing and accurate, honestly. They just turned Bowser's intimidation level all the way up to Thanos. Looks badass. This actually looks promising. I'm gonna go out on a limb and bet that we're gonna get an unexpected surprise of a Luigi's Mansion segment in this movie. Kind of a cool way to show some love to the character. I can definitely see
Luigi's been in the backlight long.
Yeah, the last clip gives me Luigi's Mansion vibes. I can definitely agree on that. Jack Black does legitimately a great Bowser voice. Okay, I definitely agree on that. The kid in me who grew up playing in the original NES is screaming with joy because this is what the Super Mario movie should have looked like. Beyond excited to see.
Well, I'm sorry, child. My favorite Super Mario movie was from the 90s. Some parts of it.
With Mario, and Luigi Mario.
The Luigi Mario and the weird ass Goombas.
With the tiny
and
heads.
And Yoshi actually being a dinosaur, which was hilarious.
And then fucking Bowser being played by Ian McDowell, what was it? I think it was.
His hair was cool in the movie, though.
Yeah. Given the time, yes. Yeah.
And then that monkey, right? Monkey.
Yeah. So, either way, all these comments are, for the most part, very positive. I don't think people are even, like, talking about Mario. Look at this. Like, nobody really is bringing up Mario at the moment. You just have Dreamcast guy being that one, right? Being all angry for over something that's like what four lines of dialogue. That's like barely any dialogue at all. Yeah, look at this. Nobody is talking about Mario except this guy. He just wants to hear more of Mario, right?
Yeah, again, we only have like 4 lines. Cannot say like, oh, one and done.
Yeah, trailer was badass. The animation is surprisingly incredible. Yeah, look at that. Definitely will grab tickets for the Bowser versus Penguin scene alone. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Mostly positive. By the way, sorry.
What? Mario? Oh, I was gonna say, someone brought this up because I'm looking at Twitter right now about the Mario movie. Someone's like, hey, yo, wait. Mario has a slight Brooklyn accent. Did this turn into an isekai? And I was like, wait a minute. How did he get there? Chuck Chan, did you run this guy over?
Yeah, truck. No, it's no. This is how it's gonna start, right? The Mario is just a dude from New York, right? So he's like, he's a plumber, right? So he's gonna work on the toilet, right? But the toilet, right? It was some special toilet or something, and it sucks him in, and in the toilet through the pipeline, he comes out of the green pipeline, right? Boop, boop, boop. You know that sound, and then he's gonna just get spit out, and there you go. He's in another world, isekai. Yep.
So he didn't die.
That's
not an isekai.
Yep.
You have it's an unwritten rule. You have to die before you. No,
he drowned on the way. He drowned on the way. He drowned on the way. Yeah. So but I hate to die in a fucking pipeline though, because it could be shit, poo, and pee.
An alligator.
An alligator, right? Gators in New York. That's right. And maybe the Ninja Turtles along the way. But anyway,
Are they canon though? Are they canon?
Hey, did they bought Ninja Turtles from Nickelodeon, or did they buy out Nickelodeon? No, anyway, not separate topic. But instead of Truck Chan, it's Toilet Chan. Yep. That's how it's gonna go. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. He can be either from Brooklyn or maybe from Queens. I don't know, or Hell's Kitchen. I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. Yeah, just I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more stuff along the way, more trailers. Mostly positive. Actually positive, like way more positive than I ever thought it would be. And then you just have the exceptional few with the dumb, angry tweets that they're probably just gonna say. They're just probably just capping over just for the cloud and engagement. That's really all there is to it. So, all right. So I think we can definitely now move on from the Mario topic, and now we can get into all the other usual stuff. more video games. Anyway, so let's cover the fighting game news. It's not so much newsy news, so to say, but just little things to pick up on. For example, it was the beta over the weekend, which unfortunately many people didn't make it through. Like a lot of the content creators and the fighting game players didn't even make it through, with the exceptional few, right? With the exceptional few who have the big numbers and everything have access to the beta. But for the most part, a lot of people did not get through, and it looks like a very tight, closed beta, and I haven't heard too much about it. But I just wanted to bring up this particular tweet because I like the faces that they use for this little tweet right here. It's kind of funny looking with Jamie and Luke doing the surprise face, right? You kind of see on like thumbnails and shit. I just thought it was pretty funny. And then there was one with Jury and Kimberly doing the pouty face. Hold on, I want to bring that up because it's like that's also hilarious of itself.
Like it's cute. Like,
it's cute.
I know
it's cute.
I think that one.
Yeah, see.
like that shot alone looks like, you know, like they were best friends.
Yeah.
Like in high school or something, and they're like,
they had an argument over who's the better guy in that drama or whatever, and they're just kind of getting over it. So they'll be friends again. They just need some space, you know. Yeah, but yeah, there was a beta over the weekend. But there was one more thing I wanted to bring up. Actually, I forgot to bring in, but I'll bring it up now since we're talking about Street Fighter here. And
I'll talk about the shit that's happening with the beta key codes.
Oh shit! Okay, hold on, but hold that thought because this is really cool. Because this is like the here comes a new challenger art and stuff like that for Street Fighter 6. It looks really cool because they have like not just one but several styles of like different characters. So you have like the 3D one, like right here.
Challenger. Here comes a new
Like look at this one. It's like it's kind of like cell shaded, but like it's still look like 2D or something. Like I'm not too sure.
It's a really good stylized.
And then you got the pixel art.
challenger. Here comes a new
And then you got the different backgrounds for that.
challenger. Here comes a new
And then look at this. You got not only for Luke, but look at several fighters. Look at Blanca. You got the Blanca-chan. There's the Guile like classic art, but with his new costume. Ryu with the classic pixel art style. Same with Chun-Li and E Honda. This looks really cool, I think.
It'd be so funny, like if you can, like, you customize this, but like in my head canon right now, say you're picking Jury, and it's like, here comes a new challenger. It shows your Jury challenge screen, but in game you're playing as Ryu, so it'd be like a good troll for a lot of people going like, he's playing Jury. Okay, I'm gonna kick it. What the hell?
Yeah. So in the tweet, it says you can customize the challenge screen by choosing and combining character portraits, effect colors to spice up your online matches. So this is like a nice way to customize just the visual aspect of Street Fighter. Man, this is just so.
It's like the nameplates in Tekken has, right?
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Or is it nameplates or is it the health bar?
Well, all of them. Like you can do the health bar, you can do the versus art for Tekken. You can like choose different styles of whatever character, and also the nameplate as well. So there's actually a nice amount of customization there in just Tekken 7 alone. But here it's like I think they'll probably do the same thing in a way, but we'll see. But I did like what Ultima brought up here because Guile's screen is like very interesting. Let's just put it that way because it's the classic, you know, pixel art style, but it has the heart background for some reason. So That's actually really funny. And someone was having fun with the customization for the sake of the promotion there. So it kind of just shows you how much of a customization time you'll have with just this alone. So I think the art stuff looks really cool. Even even Jury has her own like pixel art style, even though she never appeared in the pixel art era, right? So they just made it up on the spot, which is really cool. Same with Kimberly and Jamie. So it's like it looks like they're from that era, you know? It looks really nice. Anything else you wanted to say with this whole thing?
Props to the illustrators.
For sure.
Like really big props, because again, they didn't have to do this.
Oh yeah. Good point.
So to me, it's like, was this like on the thinking board, and like Capcom was like pointing at each one. Should we do this? Should we do this? So I wonder how many like a lot of people are like yes to that, no to that, yes.
This is such a glow up. I'm sorry. This is such a glow up from, no offense to the artist Bangus, but this is such a glow up from that because, we've seen the Bangus art from the Street Fighter V story stuff, and there's very mixed opinions about that. Let's just put it that way. And I think overall, I think that's just the style of Bangus, what Bangus is going for, and not so much the timing constraint on, or within the budget or whatever. I think that's just the overall style that Bangus just goes for nowadays, and it's for the most part to the disfavor of the fans, like the Capcom art fans, for the most part. I just don't think it's a fitting thing anymore. I think it's just it looks good on Twitter, but but in the video game context, you gotta do a little more than that, I feel. To wow the fans. No offense, and I know art is a very subjective thing, but overall, most people found or at least a lot of people found the art to be subpar, especially to the expectations of a Street Fighter main game, Street Fighter 5. So, but with this, you get not just one, but at least 2 or 3 styles of like each character, it seems like. So this is very, very cool. I think this is such a nice touch, and I hope they do this for every character, and even including the DLC characters. Now, if it's just the launch characters, okay, I'm kind of fine with that. There's a lot of art to it, man. That's a lot of work. But if it's for every single character that comes out in this iteration of Street Fighter 6 or just Street Fighter in general, that's like, wow, that's extra kudos, man, extra credit to the artists who are hopefully consistent with this. But yeah, like I want to see this with Alex, man. Alex with this would be, oh man, I honestly don't know how to react to that, like right off the bat. But we have to cross the bridge, see this game, be fully released and stuff like that before we do anything else. But either way, it looks really cool. I really like what they're doing with this. Nice touch. Now, I wonder if we can change the voice of the Here Comes a New Challenger part. Maybe. Like it could be like, the commentators from, like James Chan and Stacy Steve, that lineup, right? Hopefully. Maybe they were allowed to do that, but yeah, but look, damn, this one alone looks pretty cool for Luke, I think there was maybe one more thing. Ooh, that's a nice jury art right there. At least retweet it for sure. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. There's nothing much else that came out besides the closed beta test, the Here Comes the New Challenger art thing. That's pretty much it. Anything else you wanted to throw in before we head on to the next thing?
So, maybe we'll find that link, but I'm trying to find it.
Oh yeah, you wanted to talk about the codes, yeah.
Yeah, so the beta codes. So let's get to the meat of it. A lot of us didn't get it.
Right.
I wish I gotten it. Because it is a beta test for collection, like connection, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm not trying to like say like they should have picked me, but it would have been a good opportunity, to like pick somebody who kind of like lives not in
The States.
the main
Mm-hmm.
the main states, like Hawaii. You really want to connect? You test your connection. You pick like Hawaii,
Australia, yeah.
Australia. Like these type of places to see if your connection will be good. But,
yeah.
Okay, I can't find it. But anyways, back on the subject with the codes. Lo and behold, a lot of bots did the whole thing to scoop up the codes.
Oh, right.
And there are people selling those codes on eBay. The cheapest one is $300. And I'm like, oh, that's fine and dandy. You know that beta shit is gonna be done soon, right?
Mm-hmm.
How desperate are we talking about for people to actually spend $300 for a beta code?
There is somebody out there who will do that. Maybe just one, but still.
Still, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
It's like in the back of your head, something stupid's gonna happen like that, but you just don't want to believe. You're just like,
yeah.
Until you actually see it, and you're like, oh god. Why, Lord?
You hate to see it, but it's happening. So.
Yeah.
It happens, man. Like these beta codes for these big games, always gonna happen, man. Always gonna happen somewhere, in some time, and somebody will fall for it, unfortunately, because they're so desperate to try it out, try to make content around it, maybe try to stream it, maybe. But my God, man. I mean, I've seen a few tweets from people I follow. They're like, "Oh, I'll be down to pay you to give me the beta code," So, I know Li Joe was like, "Hey, man, if you send me a code, I'll cover you with something, there's some stuff like that."
Yeah.
That's just how it goes, man. That's the climate of things right now with Street Fighter 6. I mean, it's a blessing in disguise because there's hype to it. There's people are excited for it. They want to play it. People are wanting to stand in line and play this. So at least in that sense, it's good. But on the other side, yeah, it's kind of
it's really bad.
It's pretty.
Don't look at that side, kids.
Yeah.
Look at this side.
Yes.
Look at this side. It's pretty.
Yes. It's that.
But
you can see the desperation.
cold.
Yeah, you can definitely see the desperation on some people's tweets and stuff like
Much
that.
better.
Yeah. There is some. Yeah, I was just saying like there you can see the desperation on both the scalper and the people who want to play the game or play the beta. So, yeah. That's just what's going on. Yep. So that's Street Fighter news for you. Is there anything else you wanted to throw in before, or is that it?
Before we jump to the next subject.
Yeah.
Hey Capcom, hurry up and give us the next character trailer in the next 3 months.
Right.
That is your deadline.
Well, what I mean, they've already revealed who's in the launch roster. You gotta remember that. But yeah, I mean, I would like to see what Geef does. I'd like to see gameplay stuff from each of those characters, just to get an idea of what to look forward to. So yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This one is just like hey, look at this kind of type of thing from KOF. Here's some nice art from Nakata-san, who drew Haohmaru and put up on Twitter. So this is some awesome art. Bam, right here. Haohmaru. So,
like the announcer when he said his name was like,
yeah, it was like, whoa,
like,
damn.
he's like Haohmaru.
Yeah,
like,
Haohmaru.
Sir.
Yeah, I know.
Take me out on a date first.
Jeez, yeah, right. Like, damn, man, put that extra spice to it, you know.
I mean, it's like also like the Smash announcer when he was saying all the names.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like really excited, and then others like Greninja.
Yeah, no,
like,
Greninja. Yeah, so
it's
funny.
like, ooh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name again?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then you have like the Killer Instinct announcer when he was like doing the little trailer thing for the Xbox side of things. You can hear him being super fucking excited. He's like, "Oh, on Xbox, what?"
I know, and you're like you can tell like in this recording booth they're like holding a glass of water, going like,
yeah.
"You okay, sir?
Yeah.
You need this now? Sound like you're dying."
Man. Yeah, but yes, anyway, Harumo that is definitely getting that sort of treatment, I guess, with the art and the voice announcement. And then even his damage, from what I've seen, is ridiculous, just like how Harumo is in other games. I think, but although Nakaruru seems to be high up there too because of her mix-up game, along with her little like falcon or whatever. I forget the name of it. It was like Nanoha or something like that. I forget what it was.
Dinner.
Yeah, dinner for some people, right? Yeah. But I haven't heard too much from Darlie, even though Darlie's like the fan favorite, but of the three. But I haven't heard too much from Darlie. Although I think some of her standing attacks is a natural low, so that itself is a pretty good utility, I think. But we'll see how much that gets abused and how much Team Samurai is, fucked up in the competitive side of things, once we get to the next major tournament. So yeah, overall, seems like people are having fun with Team Samurai, and yeah, this is some cool looking art, just again from Mr. Nakata. So always nice to see like pencil-esque inked art, traditional type of art. Traditional style digital art. Always nice to see.
Always,
yes. Okay, that's it for the fighting games. We do have just a couple of stuff from Frontline news. Starting with the Game Awards. So this is straight from Jeff Keighley's tweet.
I like how he almost called him Geef Keighley.
It was either like Jeef Keighley or like Geef Keighley or something, because we were just.
I know, it's like.
Yeah, I caught myself there. Yeah.
I know. You caught yourself. I was like,
finish it. Just fuck it up, man. Just fuck it up. But no,
I was like Green Goblin right now. Finish it.
No, it would have been actually really funny if Geef Keighley is a thing. But anyway, like you have Zangief being the presenter at the Game Awards. That'd be actually pretty fucking hilarious. But anyway, Jeff Keighley. On his Twitter says, after a 3-year break, I'm so very happy. Nice, interesting sentence there. To announce that the public will once again be invited to join us at the Game Awards on Thursday, December 8th at the Microsoft Theater in LA. Tickets will go on sale November 1st. Just you wait. And there's more information, stuff like that on the link. But yes. So previously it was only closed off, and they only invited the celebrities and the big guests, right? Like the media people and like all that stuff. But now they're gonna have the audience again, right? The public audience will be able to join them on the fun for the Game Awards. Usually they're stuck on the top, right? On the top row, you can see them in the theater, on the very top row, and then meanwhile on the down below is where all the celebrities are sitting and stuff like that. So that's where they usually are. But yeah, that's
My question is,
Yes.
just, again, I've never been to LA. Do you know how big this Microsoft Theater is?
I actually never been to the Microsoft Theater, so I cannot tell you how big it looks.
How much is the tickets? I'll buy you one. Where's my?
Oh god, no.
Do you want it under your actual name or Hawk 5?
Good question. But no, but yeah, but point being, yeah, it is now going to be open to the public. People are going to be able to join again. And that's all there is to it, pretty much. So there's not much anymore. Any other information on that. It's just going to be in the Microsoft Theater once again, and yeah, so that is all there is to it. So, any comments on that other than what already has been said?
Is Mr. Jeff Keighley gonna bring his best friend in the whole wide world?
I know Kojima. I know, right? I know he really wants to bring him over here, right? Like Kojima, they're probably gonna hug, right? If they're gonna be on the same screen, he wants a hug from Kojima. I'm pretty sure.
I want to be that cynical jackass to rub it into like Konami's eye. First row as Kojima. All the way in the back row is Konami.
Oh, like in the
just to rub it in.
Oh man, that'd be funny actually.
And then like when they're hugging, you just see like Kojima's head is like pointing to the screen, and then Jeff is like to the audience, and he sees Konami going like.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, and then the person next to Konami going like, "Ooh, you pissed them off. What did you do?"
What if it was like the well, I'm sure the God of War voice actor would be more in the front, but like what if it was he was surprised like for no reason he was like in the back, but he was sitting right next to the Konami representative, and he just kind of like just tisking,
No, not tisking. He just was boy,
yeah, the boy. Yeah,
just starts to go boy,
yeah. Or,
and then you see the actor who plays Loki or what there is just goes me.
Yeah. Yep. So that's all there is to it. That's that sounds awesome. Things are starting to go back to normal. Slowly, but there's slowly. We're slowly getting back to things how things it should have been, right? Like, but pandemic stuff, blah blah blah. But yeah, but yeah, baby steps, I guess. One thing at a time. I know we all want to go out and stuff like that, willy-nilly, but you gotta still be careful somehow, some way. So, especially during the winter, man. Yeah, you definitely gotta be careful during the winter. Anyway, that all there is to it. Okay, so we did bring up Overwatch at some point. Let's get this out of the way now. So Overwatch 2 is officially out. It's it's that big game from Blizzard. A lot of people have been looking forward to it. It's been hyped up. People wanted to play it, and
technically Overwatch 1.5.
Yeah, technically Overwatch
2.
Yes.
Until the PvE shit comes in.
Right. So, did you give it a shot at all, or no?
Yes.
Okay. And what is your verdict? At least so far, anyway.
Because, well, first off, anything to deal with Overwatch died. Like, for me to keep up with whatever's happening, died when Jeff Kaplan left. Anything after that, I gave zero shit. So when I played with my friends, after playing the standing in this fucking long ass queue line, I did not know it was cross play. So I was playing with my friends who are on PC.
I think it's always has been crossplay.
Yeah. I didn't know they would bring it over. But when it was crossplay, when we were crossplaying. And again, it might be because I'm hardwired.
Uh-huh.
I felt no stutters.
Okay.
Like, even though like the server was fucking
Yeah, disconnecting, but whenever you're
Yeah,
actually
but
playing the game.
playing, I did feel no stutters.
Mm-hmm.
But it could also because on consoles, people,
Yeah.
there's 3 options: balance, frame rate priority,
Yes.
or graphics.
Okay.
You know, to make it look like
It looks
pretty.
nice, yeah, but
I chose frame rate
uh-huh.
to have a stable frame rate. So that might be it. If I get to play later on tonight, I will put it on balance
Mm-hmm.
to see, you know, if there is a balance, and then I'm probably not going to do the graphics because sometimes graphics doesn't like help in first person
Competitive
shooters like
shooter, yeah. You
Yeah,
kind of don't
because
care
you
about
kind of want the graphics to be lower so you can have a
better
stable frame rate.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
and then the whole thing that you have right here with the phone requirement,
Yes.
that is a little nightmarish because in order for consoles to sync up with a Blizzard account, you have to do all these freaking steps
Mm-hmm.
to just say, here's my Overwatch data, save data. I want it to go in here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean I have to go to 3 different hoops and ladders to just go here?
Mm-hmm.
And it took me 2 days to get everything synced up.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Blizzard did announce that it's a well-known issue,
Yes.
so it's gonna take some time. And they did finally give us a like ETA of when things are supposed to be stabilized for everyone to just sync up. Sometime next week. That's not far off.
Right. Yeah.
But for this phone requirement, I understand what they're trying to do with it. It's to kind of like prevent, I'm just gonna outright say it, jackass players
Mm.
from like, after they get banned, they just create a new, they just rebuy the game or create a new account.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like, again, that classic on paper
Yeah.
sounds good. Execution wise, no.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people don't have like telephone providing contracts.
Yes.
Like Verizon, T-Mobile.
Yes.
They have prepaid,
Prepaid. Mm-hmm.
and that is really a serious issue for those who are coming back into the game and who are
Yeah.
starting fresh.
Yeah. Now everyone has a phone number, believe it or not. Or at least a contract anyway with the big providers.
But then that the whole Diablo Immortal thing. Don't you guys have phones?
Right? Yeah.
And
They're
you're just
really
staring at
asking those questions. You got a phone, right? You got a phone, right? You got a phone. Yeah, don't you? Yeah.
And then you're just like this. You're doing that GIF.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What? The fuck you say?
Yeah. But yeah, for the most part, that is gone, right? The phone number requirement is gone.
From what the articles are saying, it is gone, but it's still there.
Like it's mostly gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still there. Yeah. Which is kind of confusing. It's like what?
Yeah. That's why, like for like how I'm telling like you earlier before we started the podcast and my boyfriend, I told him like you got kind of like the long version of what to do.
Yeah.
I just told my boyfriend, wait till next week till everything's ironed out, and then if the phone thing is gone, I'll connect. I'll do his account connection and stuff because where my boyfriend's currently live, I don't know how he's surviving. Thank God for 5G.
Yeah.
His connection to the internet is only 50 megabytes.
What the fuck?
It's because where his house is, it's kind of like in the
Boonies?
not the boonies, but farmland. Let's just say in the farmland.
In the countryside. Okay.
Yeah, really like countryside.
Wow.
He said it's beautiful. I can understand that, but because day and age.
Have they tried to like update their plan? Because I'm sure there's something.
They cannot.
Oh, they can. Okay.
That's why they were lucky enough to be on the wait list for Elon Musk's satellite internet that's supposed to launch next year.
I see.
So they're on the wait list.
Wow.
So they got lucky to get on that wait list.
I see.
And then when he told me that, I was like, when you move back here, the internet's going to be shittier than what you're going to get from Elon Musk, right? It's like a downgrade.
Yeah.
It's like you're downgrading.
Yeah.
But then I told him that when he moves here, we'll try maybe like stick to the current internet plan that we have in this household, or pay the extra $50 to get the I think it's like 1 gig
The
upload and something like that, because we're like 500 megabytes download.
That should be download.
I don't know. We're the middle tier in this household. We have the middle tier,
Okay.
and then there's that. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. For those who play on console, wait till next week to do your account merging, because
Okay.
they're still fixing the bugs. Unless you can do it right now, just follow the instructions. And you can play the game, or wait 2 days at most for everything to transfer over.
Yeah. So you said to download the PS4 version first. Of Overwatch 2.
Yeah, because I had the PS5 version downloaded first, and that's how I connected my PSN account to my Blizzard. But I found out while playing on the PS5 version, your PS4 version save file does not carry over to the PS5.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's when I, threw a dart, threw something in the dark way, like, if my cosmetics are not in my PS5 version, it must be on the PS4. Lo and behold, PS4, and then right down in the menu says merge accounts. So it's like I created the account, but the save file was in the wrong game.
I see.
Version.
So basically download the PS4 version first and then download the PS5 version?
Yeah, I would say like for pre and for everything, download both versions.
Okay.
Do your PS4 account merger first.
Okay.
Wait 2 days. To just check if everything merged over.
Okay.
On the PS5 version. If everything is there, then go, back out, close the game, go to the PS4 version and delete it.
Okay.
It's like so many steps to just make sure all your money and,
all the
hours of
currency
playtime,
and
yeah. Merged together, because I was freaking out going like, I literally spent hundreds of dollars when I was playing this game.
Yeah.
You were there. You witnessed.
Yes, I did.
This man witnessed
Mm-hmm.
that one session.
Yes.
I dropped what? $50? And I was like, I need the skin. Nope. Last 2. Okay, we did it, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Was it worth? Nope. And then the battle pass that everyone's kind of like bitching about. For me personally, it's much more simplified than Apex's. Like really simplified.
Okay, so like,
And I'm like staring at like, wow.
So what?
This is the most simplest shit you could make a battle pass.
Right. What? So what level are you?
What's in there? Oh. Okay, so because I waited till 2 days, I just played it. I got to like level 4 until I threw in money to buy the battle. Those 2 options of
Yeah.
passes
To get the
you
premium stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so I bought the premium.
How much is the premium?
Let
me ask.
It's kind of like Apex's. There's the $10 and then there's the $20.
Oh, so wait, but can you still get it in the $10 pack, or are they?
Yeah, you said.
Okay. And but the $20 is for you to skip some levels.
Yes, to skip some levels.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So remember, I already had like 4 levels prior to me buying the battle pass. When I bought it, it shot me to level 30 in the battle pass.
Yeah.
The thing is that I agree that it's very dumb. Is the new heroes are locked within the battle pass. But Kiriko, the newest support, she is a level 4 unlock.
Oh,
not bad.
Oh, she's level 4.
Yeah. What my friend was getting confused was her epic skin, which is a level 50.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Junker Queen, the newest tank, who's actually really good. Because she one of her skills is a bleed.
Oh.
So if you don't have like Anna or like Sombra or May to like cleanse it,
yeah,
everyone else is like, I'm bleeding, help me.
Yeah. Okay, so you can get Kiriko and other characters like early on.
Early, but if you want like the epic skins, all of that, they're like higher tier.
See, I was confused about that too because it looked like Kiriko was locked behind level 50.
All the way right.
Yeah,
No,
they should have fucking said that, dude. Like, you can unlock Kiriko on level 4 or something. They should have definitely clarified that, dude. Nothing. So it looked like it was like in 50. It's like, what the fuck? But
yeah.
Okay. Wow, that actually okay.
And also, like how Apex, their battle pass goes from 1 to 100.
Yes.
For Overwatch, it's 1 to 80.
Oh, okay.
I mean, $20, 20 levels like lower than Apex, but because it's so simplified, I guess they kind of make it a little bit harder for you.
So it kind of balances
to gain
out.
experience.
Yeah.
But what's good is that win or lose, there's a good chunk of like battle pass EXP that will always be given to you.
Okay. So as long as you play, it rewards you for it.
As long as you play, but then it's like also how Apex has like dailies and weeklies and stuff. So you can look at like what dailies can you do today, what weeklies can you do today, and then just play like that. Majority of the time when you are playing, you'll see like tank, DPS, healer, and fill. Depending on the time of day, because somehow the server will like say like, oh, it seems like a lot of people are playing DPS. Okay, if you play as tank or healer, you get 100% boost in your EXP if you pick either of these roles.
Okay.
if you go a fill roll, I think it's 300% like boost. So it's actually rewarding you to not stick it to a roll.
So
It's
if you
actually telling you-
go, you know, like if you go like different roles, okay, then you're rewarded for that. Okay, okay.
Yeah, but and it'll also say like on the corner like, you want to be healer? Okay, here you go, 100% like extra EXP.
Interesting. Okay.
Tank, yes. So as far as of all the games I play, for my total of 5-hour sessions, because I'm with friends and you know the servers were dying, so after one person DCs, we have to wait until they come back online, play again. At most, for those extra XP boosts will be for fill rows and healers, because you know nobody really wants to play healer.
Okay.
The modes some people like is the row queue. And the row queue is 1 tank, 2 DPS, 2 healers.
Okay.
And there's the no rows where you can do whatever's. I've seen 1 tank, 3 DPSs, 1 healer.
Uh-huh.
I saw another one, 4 DPS, 1 healer.
Jesus.
And the one that I really wanted to bang my head against the wall, 4 tanks, 1 healer.
So they still have the okay, that's so
Yeah, that's that's like a separate one. But
Okay.
the one that me and my friends really loved, like we had actually like a good time, was the row queue. I mean, you could try when you finally jump into Overwatch, which side you like.
yeah. So you like it
To me,
with the
again,
rules.
I like it with the rows.
Mm-hmm.
With the non-row queue, it's like you are throwing yourself into the Shark Tank. It's like good luck.
Yeah.
But again, with that one match with
At least-
4 tanks,
at
and
least
1
there's an-
healer, I was like,
At least there's an option. So you have options to play the actual, like, you know, what Overwatch 2 intended, and then there's a mode that you want to play sometimes, you know. So you have the freedom at least. It's only 5 people this time around, but you'll have that option.
yeah, but it's with the 5v5, I think it's much more manageable than
66. Yeah.
It's just that and also it's like across the board, every tank, every DPS, every healer has their own passive, like a roast passive. For tanks, I believe they're just more meaty, so you know they take a while to die. DPS, after you do a kill or an assist kill, you have a reload speed boost, so you can like empty out your mag and then just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The healer across the board has the passive regen.
Oh,
which
okay.
was hella needed on Anna.
Yeah.
The only way Anna was able to get her life back is either she wasted the grenade on her or she finds a health pack.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
So universal passes are a thing for each role.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
For each row.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which I was like, wow, they thinking.
Mm-hmm.
What they're not thinking is which I don't blame them for now because the game is still new and out, is the balancing. I don't care about the balancing for the characters right now. I only care about your servers. Fix those first.
Yeah.
Character balancing can come freaking later.
Yeah, of course.
What else? Junkrat is still a piece of shit.
To deal
Because
with or
for
to play
some-
as?
No, to deal with.
Yeah.
For some odd reason, You let's go with a tank who has average 500 health, right?
Yes.
You know Junkrat's combo where he throws the landmine, detonates, and then shoots one of his grenade ammo
Yeah.
gun thing. Say goodbye to 250 of your health. That's him alone. Everyone else is like,
But isn't he like super squishy?
he's super squishy, yes, but it's just like that whole like ping ping tong. Like what? Like he could be like 50 yards away and somehow magically has, that right trajectory for this landmine to blow up in your face and that one little ball flying into the air and hits your head. Widowmaker is actually fun in this one now. Her headshots actually does really good damage. A 250 full health person, so like
Mhm.
McCree and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, kids, I am still calling him McCree. I'm not going to call him Cassidy.
Mm.
Stupidest name ever. Is like one shots. Like it actually does a one headshots are actual one shots. So I'm like, wow, you got a buff, my dear.
Mm.
Hanzo. Oh, Hanzo.
Oh, is he like?
Hanzo's still good.
Yeah. Okay.
Hanzo's still good, but I feel like his arrows are back to what it was. I forget which patch where his arrows feel like, a log was thrown at you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it hurts. Bastion, there is a forum on Bastion that everyone is pissed at. Because his turret mode?
Yeah.
How it's supposed to take a while to set up?
Yeah. No.
It's instant and it's mobile.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Yeah, so a lot of people are pissed off at that. Because when he gets out of it, it's also kind of like instant.
Uh-huh.
So people are like, they're saying that it should be like on a cooldown. There should be extra animation for him to get out and go back in.
Mhm.
I'm like, it's like, you guys are all having good points. Wait till the patch comes out because right now they're trying to patch their own servers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it seems like across the board because again, with Junkrat is now being looked at as the desperation move. Oh, my team is losing.
Junkrat. Mm.
Bring in the rat.
Mm-hmm.
And I only saw it once.
How many?
Oh.
How many people have been picking Torbjorn?
You would think for like the escort missions, you're supposed to escort the payload. Torbjorn would be there or Symmetra. No. From the games I've only seen like everyone else except for like some Symmetras, one Torbjorn, one Echo, a lot of McCrees, about like 5 Mays. Like it's very small, like the pool.
Mm-hmm.
But it might be again because we were playing so late at night. Like I didn't stop playing Overwatch last night till 1 a.m, but I started at 8. So again, could be that time frame that nobody was on, or the tryhards
I see.
were on. Like
The sweaties, yeah.
really,
Yeah, I get it.
like there was one team that we kept seeing like for 5 games straight. So on the 5th game, we just met each other in the middle and we just sat. And because they were on PC, so they were globally chatting with the other team, going like, "So how do you like Overwatch so far?" My friend's on the PS5. He cannot like type as fast. He's just asking, "What do you expect from the PBs?" Like we were just having a conversation.
Wow.
We just wait till the timer went down. Like that's how like Like, wow, the pool is small right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then again, we get the really try hard sweaties, like gold guns. They have like the highest kill count
Uh-huh.
and stuff. And I'm like, it's like, bro, the game is still new. Why are you?
They probably use their vacation
Why you-
days or something, man. God damn.
I'm like I told my friend to type out this like, why are you guys why are you guys bullying us? What did we do? Go back to rank. And then it was so funny. One of the enemy team types back going like, we cannot play rank anymore because I guess they hit that ceiling.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, but why bully us? That still doesn't answer the question. Why are you bullying us?
Yeah.
Because we want to hone our skills. Then go to rank. It's like that. Then go to rank.
Yeah.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make sense.
So to just
But
to go ahead,
but for rank also,
Yeah.
do not play rank right now, everyone, because of the whole servers.
yeah,
Not being stable.
I imagine that's a
Because
huge
with
problem.
the Overwatch YouTube channels I watch, like Fitzy was here and stuff. His first game, literally, it was a 6-minute game. At the 3-minute mark, his enemy team, 3 of them DC'd. And because it's ranked game,
Jeez.
you cannot like find like people to fill in. You're like locked to those people.
Yeah.
You have like a minute or so to like try and reconnect. But again, because the whole queue logging in stuff, it's like, damn, rank does not look fun right now. Or
Mhm.
stable, sorry.
Mhm.
Because there's like some people in the chat saying like, not to be mean, Fitzy, but I wouldn't count this as a win because it's not fair.
Yeah.
But you know, it's your channel, so you do what you do. And I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't count that as a win, but for the system, it's gonna count as a win.
Yeah, for sure. But a moral victory,
like-
yeah.
Like a
Yeah. It is what it is.
That's why, like in Overwatch rank, like when I see someone like on my team or the enemy team like DC, I feel sorry because you are down a man,
Yeah.
and that one person could have like helped the team.
Yeah, it feels bad. It does. Yeah. Especially for a team-based game. Like, yeah, that's not the greatest feeling. Okay. Just I mean to sort of wrap it up almost. The loot boxes aren't there, right?
Nope.
No loot boxes.
They are testing. No surprise mechanics. They are testing how well they can do this battle pass.
Yeah.
Again, for me, it's working.
Yeah.
It's just as you said, they could have worded it better of where these characters.
Yeah, that I felt like that was super vital. Yeah.
Because I was asking my friends while it was downloading and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Kiriko in the battle pass? Once it like again level 50, and then another and 3 other friends were correcting her. It's like, no, she's actually really early in the pass. But you're thinking is her epic skin, and she's like, really? And then she looked and she's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm not the only one. Your friend was confused. Like, I'm sure. So that means I'm sure like a good grip of people are still confused as to where Kiriko is. Yeah.
And it's like also that because she didn't buy the pass yet.
Mhm.
But it's kind of like not the battle pass, how it's set up, how it shows the epic skin and whatnot for Kiriko is like it only shows her default skin.
Yeah.
On the stat side next to her of what's in that level, it will say like Kiriko epic skin, epic spray, and other doodads.
Mm-hmm.
But again, when you just see her default skin and just on that level 50, you think, oh, she's right there.
Yeah, that was the confusion right there. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of, and also like the content in that level, the wording is kind of small, so
right.
so it kind of wasn't really like shouting epic skin. It was just like epic skin.
Yeah, like
very tiny.
Epic skin.
It's like, oh,
yeah, a little whisper. Yeah, no. I again, like I felt like that should have been corrected. Like that was I felt like a very vital part to the hype of Overwatch 2. But you know, of course, there's still the server issues. But I felt like that could have like at least softened the blow a little bit. You know, at least. Yeah. But overall, would you say this is a better title than Overwatch 1, or is it about the same, or?
It's about the same, but with needed improvements.
Right, so it does feel like 1.5, essentially. So
yeah, it's pretty much is 1.5 until we get the PvE stuff.
Of course.
Then I'll actually call it
Overwatch 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Understandable. All right. Well, I will try to make time for it and, you know, do the PS4 thing and then jump into PS5 once the merger is completed and stuff like that. So, I'll try to get around to that at some point. But meanwhile, I can wait a little longer. But gladly, Kiriko. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, when you do your merger, you don't have to have the game on. You can just, you know, after you hit start merger, you can just
turn off the game. Exit out, turn it off. Okay.
And play something else.
Okay, got it. So,
and then if you have, and because it's free to play, that's the main thing everyone forgot to mention.
Yes.
Overwatch 2 is free to play.
Yes, as long as you have Or no, sorry. Is it free to play regardless of being
regardless.
Oh, okay.
It's just the extra steps.
Right, and if you have the save data, you can carry that over to Overwatch 2 because it's essentially a 1.5, like you've been saying. So okay. No,
but for you, if you want to check on the game every so often, but you don't want to turn on your PS5 and, you know, wait for the queue, like how I did it to make sure the merger was still going. Because I was watching Game of Thrones, everyone.
Yes.
And I had my main computer logged into the PC version of Overwatch 2 to like just look at like where the merger queue was.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say I was at like 100,000 queue watching Game of Thrones. 30-minute mark. Look over to my computer screen. 99,000. So I was like, okay. So it is moving. So if you want to do like that, and you know you don't want to like open a lot of things, just have like one small, have like either a second monitor or your PS5, or you know you have your rig, just peek in and go like, oh, okay.
Got it. All right.
Because the PS5 is not going to give you a notification of merger complete.
Yeah.
You have
manually
to
check it.
like are you done?
I might just do it over the weekend and then just wait for the weekend to be over and then check on it on like a Monday or something. That's probably honestly what I'm gonna do. Just ignore it, you know, don't even think about it, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll just do something else.
You said the weekend wrong. You're supposed to sound like Daniel Craig.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
He sounded so defeated when he said that. He's like, it's a weekend.
Well, he was defeated from the weekday, right? So that's why, you know.
Yep.
But hey, it's that glimmer of hope, guys. It's the weekend. The audience always getting cut off. I like that clip actually a lot. It is kind of like that. I can relate to that.
I mean, again, the audience getting I think the reason why the audience was to be clipped off is because they didn't the the sound audio people weren't ready to like do adjustments. So they're like, oh shit, cut him off. we don't wanna.
Yeah, and somebody forgot to turn off the compressor or something, or turn on the compressor or something. I don't know.
It's like the boom tube's not there.
Yeah.
Cut.
Yeah. All right. Well, Overwatch 2 has come out, and people have experiences with the game. Of course, some mixed. There are people who like it, but also, there is a server issue, of course, and I'll dip my foot in eventually, but I do want to try it. I do definitely want to try it. And I'm super glad that Kiriko and future characters aren't going to be deep into the Overwatch Battle Pass. They're going to be at level 4 or whatever early on. Point being, so that's actually a relief. So thank God for that. And then the phone requirement thing, that's mostly gone. But yeah, so there's gonna be bugs, but hopefully they're gonna be ironed out sooner or later. So hopefully that'll all get patched up in due time. Okay, so that's it for that part. There is still some stuff to talk about, so let's get into it. So with Pokemon, there's new Pokemon being revealed again. Oh wow, it's actually 14 minutes. Jeez, I thought this would be like a quick video or something.
Nope.
I actually thought, where did this even come from? Like, there was no like, oh, we have an announcement, or there was no announcement of an announcement. It was like, oh, here's a video, 14 minutes. Like, what the fuck? This is like a Pokemon Direct type of video. What the hell? Yeah. But I'll just try to skim through it because I haven't even watched it. Like, this is my first time watching it, but I gotta skim through it because we're on a podcast. But I think one of the main things though is definitely the new Pokemon in question. Let me see. Although it does seem like it's just a basic overview of what you're gonna do.
It's like mostly like just the overview, some new mechanics.
Oh wow, you can actually craft moves like this. Oh wow, that's actually really cool. Let me see. And then you have your boss battles or whatever. Giant tiny thing. Oh yeah, then there's the new Pokemon right here, which is basically Girafarig backwards. It's now just Pharaoh Giraffe. Which is
it's its evolution.
It's an evolution, yup.
I call it the space giraffe.
Let me just see this part at least.
I do like the evolving.
Yeah, I hope the music is in there, but I'm pretty sure it is. But I like the effect. It's fine. Farigiraf. The pronunciation is just hilarious.
Let's check out the town of Artisan next. It looks like one big park. Now that the trainer's Pokemon have gotten stronger, it seems she's made her way to a gym.
Okay, so gym battles, blah blah blah. Oh man, I actually really do like the design on Nemona. She looks really cool. Simple but cool. I like it. And what is this? Oh yeah, customization. That's actually pretty cool. Oh wow, you can take some selfies. That's kind of cute. Oh, there's a Segu or whatever. Segu. That Pokemon.
Can get out some energy by playing with a ball.
Yeah, you can play with your Pokemon, just like in Sword and Shield. Make food. Oh, you can make sandwiches. Damn, man. Make some subs. Is that the central like food thing this time around instead of curry? Now you make sandwiches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember the pig's name, Lechonk?
Oh yeah, Lechonk. Yeah. Is that where it comes from? Is that what we're making?
There's a food ingredient says ham. So let's get sadistic here.
Yeah.
It's like, where did this ham come from? Where did your lechon go? It's like, I released it back to the wild. Why is there blood on that knife? No reason.
No, that pig went to Valhalla. That's what happened. The chunk went to Valhalla. Anyway, let's not think about that.
Oh, we've been thinking about that since what?
Yeah, season 1.
Days.
Yeah, season 1. I know. There's the raid. So yeah, nothing too new. There's other than the giraffe rig thing, and or ferric whatever. Anyway, so no final evolutions just yet, but we'll see that sooner or later, I'm sure. So yeah, it was a 14-minute video, but it was just kind of going over what we already know in greater detail, like for the most part, as it seems like. And yeah, so nothing too new again. So yeah, that's it for Pokemon, unless you have anything else to say.
Where are my Pokemon?
Right. You think there would be a regional variant of Machoke or the Machop lineup, let's say, right? Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's gonna be a new. You know how there's like the new Diglett, quote unquote, right? It's called Wiglett, right? So technically, it is a new Pokemon, but it just looks like Diglett. So maybe there's a, I don't know, a Wachoke. I don't know. I don't know, man. Or yeah. some new version, something for Machoke or something, or Machop. I don't know. We'll have to definitely see. So that's it on that part. This is kind of big for those who are still sticking it with CD Projekt RED, because they revealed their project map in the long-term scheme of things. So from looking at it here, this is straight from CD Projekt RED on Twitter, or just CD Projekt in general. So when it comes to just The Witcher alone, there's several projects, including the new Witcher, that we saw. It was like Wild Hunt or something like that. That's Project Sirius. There's gonna be or this is kind of confusing because there's a brand new Witcher trilogy from by CD Projekt RED themselves. Project Sirius is by another studio, and then Canis Majoris is a third-party studio of sorts. There's several projects already with just The Witcher alone. I think the new trilogy is involving with Wild Hunt. I think that's the one that we've seen in the past. Now, here's another big one. CD Projekt RED is going ahead with Cyberpunk 2077's sequel, and it's gonna be, well, for now it's called Project Orion. So that's gonna be a first-party development project. We don't know anything else from that though. And then there is of course the Phantom Liberty, expansion that's gonna be still going on for next year. And Project Hater is the last one in this little visual here. It's a brand new IP apparently, and that's all there is to it. That's it on that part. And then there's a long thread from CD Projekt to kind of, I guess, cover a little bit of each. So Phantom Liberty is in the final production phase. There are plus 350 involved in this project, and it is indeed, yes, the major story-driven expansion that we've been kind of looking for, quote unquote. But this is only going to be the only one. It was said in the past that there was going to be 3 major expansions, but there's only going to be 1. Unfortunately, because, I guess with the time given, I don't think it's going to be happening besides the 1. But with Sirius here, an innovative take on the Witcher universe, telling an unforgettable story for existing Witcher fans and new audiences. So this is going to be developed by Molasses Flood, which is also supported by CD Projekt Red. This one has 60 plus involved at the moment. Project Polaris is where we are seeing the new Wild Hunt. This is the new Witcher stuff. This is going to be the new Witcher trilogy, like we kind of mentioned, and all 3 games are going to be aimed to be delivered within a 6-year period following the Polaris release. And there is, of course, 150 plus involved, and it's still, of course, in the pre-production phase. Canis Majoris, that is going to be apparently a story-driven, single-player, open-world RPG set within the Witcher universe. Contracted to be developed by a third-party studio led by ex-Witcher veterans, strangely enough. Okay. And then Project Orion, that's going to be the Cyberpunk sequel that will prove the full power and potential of the Cyberpunk universe to be developed by the CD Projekt Red team. That's all there is to it. So that one sounds exciting, but I do hope that they kind of like correct their mistakes from before and they really hit it out of the park with this one, in comparison anyway. Project Hater, that is the new one, and it just says that it's new standalone IP distinct from The Witcher and Cyberpunk. So just brand new one, developed internally 100%. It's been incubated since late 2021, and it is currently in the conceptual phase by a small strike team at the moment. So I think that's pretty much it on that one. Now, I'm glad that they're being clear about it, like, hey, this is what we're doing for the next, 6 years or whatever, at least. So that's pretty cool. I do want to say, at least, as someone who has played, Cyberpunk so far. Bit of a tangent here, but I did get the 3060 Ti card, GPU, and I've tested it with Cyberpunk and with my current processor, of course, which is the Ryzen 7 1700X. I think it works fine. It's just that sometimes when you start from the menu or something like that, when you go from the pause menu to the game and back and forth and stuff like that, the game kind of lags a little bit because of the processor. Not to mention how heavy it is from the game, because the game is still not super optimized. It's still kind of like very demanding. So it's definitely one of those like testing games, if you want to call it that. So if you want to test their rig, Cyberpunk is there. So if you can handle Cyberpunk, then your rig is fine for everything else for the most part. That's like the consensus, I guess. But I think for me, it handles fine in 1440p, from my experiences anyway, for the most part. I have not touched anything else in Cyberpunk just yet, so I have not done the Edge Runner quest just yet. I do want to do that eventually, but yeah, that is my current sort of standing with the game right now. Otherwise, the card performs great. I think I'm able to multitask a lot better because I a lot when I had the 1070, which is like just stuck in storage right now in the closet. Whenever I play something like Genshin Impact, which is like not that demanding of a game, and then I have a YouTube video running in the background in the same computer, the YouTube video just like lags behind. It gets super choppy. The audio's still there, but the video gets super choppy, and then the game like takes up all the priority and stuff like that with the 1070. And this was the For the Win edition, just to clarify that. And so I did kind of notice, like, yeah, the card is starting to show its age. So, again, it was like I think it was a good time to switch to a new card whenever I can pay for it. So that's essentially that's the current situation. I'm happy with it so far. I'm glad I was able to get it for at least actually below $400 for me anyway. So I got it for $385. Everything, like grand total was $385. So I actually got a pretty good deal from Best Buy. So that's where I'm at. I'm pretty happy with it so far. So I'm happy that I'm able to run Genshin in full capacity again, and I can play YouTube videos simultaneously. So that's pretty nice. Now, when it comes to Cyberpunk, yes, I can play it at 1440p, but in the past, I had to play it at like 1080p, probably with 30 frames per second because it was that demanding of a game. Yeah. So. Now, if I like play around with the settings a lot, then I can maybe get away with 60 frames, but you have to do a lot of tinkering stuff with the 1070. But that's like if you're lucky at that. But I remember the final boss fight in Cyberpunk. It was like, oh, it was so chunky during that part. I can feel my rig just doing a lot of work just to not have it crash, but it didn't crash. But anyway, hopefully with the new Cyberpunk sequel, this will be the one, right? To be the one to just be good, you know. And I hope that's the thing. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Other than this little TLDR from Nibelian, right? It pretty much like sums up like what's happening here, blah blah blah. And one thing from CD Projekt Red they haven't mentioned just yet, or at least from there, is that they are going to be introducing multiplayer in the Witcher stuff, which is kind of odd. Also, other things from Nibelian, they are going to be wanting to focus on the 3 franchises, so Witcher, Cyberpunk, and the new IP. They're going to try to provide more content for gamers with memorable single-player stories and multiplayer experiences. Not to mention, they are going to have mobile, TV and film, and more in association with external partners. So, you know, starting with, you know, of course, Edge Runners, right? The anime with Studio Trigger. Hopefully that will continue somehow, but hopefully that means also, you know, more anime, more just maybe live action streaming series, movie of sorts, and of course it's gonna be a mobile game, of course, so unfortunately, but you know, that's just how it is. All right, so that's pretty much it on that one. Oh, and I guess they're having a new headquarters being opened in North America, so that's neat, I guess. There is one more thing I do want to mention just briefly. The previous CEO, Marcin Iwinski, I believe, he has left the CEO role, the joint CEO role, for now being a chairman of the supervisory board. So, Iwinski, for those who don't know, you may recognize his face from that one video. Let me bring that up. Let's see, on Google, you'll know his face right away because we did talk about him previously. So, at least in the past, anyway. So it was this guy. So, he was in that video with him, you know, saying, oh, the Q&A people were kind of like saying this stuff, and he kind of like essentially threw them under the bus in that dialogue, I think, at some point. So I don't know if he apologized for that part. I forget. It's been a while. But he did say there was some throw people under the bus sort of moments in that video. So some finger pointing and such. But anyway, he's not the CEO anymore. He's gonna be the board member. So that is another thing to take away from, I guess. So hopefully that could mean things will change, right, with management and stuff like that. And that hopefully means we'll have a better chance of having that great game via whatever, you know, Witcher, what new Witcher games are, and also with Cyberpunk, right? The new Cyberpunk sequel, hopefully that'll be the out of the park sort of hit that we've all been sort of aching for. But yeah, I don't know if you particularly have any comments, but any comments?
Me?
Nope.
Just just CJ Project, just learn from your past projects and just continue
Yeah.
developing more. Like more. Do I have high expectations for the next Witcher? At the moment, no.
Have you played Witcher stuff?
I have Witcher 3.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
Because it was on sale when the Netflix show was out on Steam. So I was like, you know what, might as well just try it.
Yeah. Yep. I get it. All right, well, that's pretty much it for the major stuff from CD Projekt Red. So I wish the best of luck to the developers and the management team and all that stuff. Hopefully, we can all, rejoice and stuff and all that when it comes when we cross that bridge. So, okay, here's a kind of a big one, but within the niche, right? If you're into Bayo, right, this is kind of big news. So it is official now that the current Bayonetta is being now voiced by Jennifer Hale. Previously, it was a different actress, and now Jennifer Hale is taking the helm. And reasons being is that I guess there were overlapping schedules. So I don't know what that means particularly, other than some schedule conflicting. But for right now, it is Jennifer Hale. But what do you think? I mean, as you know, you're a big Bayonetta fan. What do you make of this?
I mean, because Jennifer Hale alone, she has a good repertoire.
Oh, of course, yes.
Of characters that she played. I'm all for it, but because the games, like the past trailers, kind of hinted on, like a multiverse scale, like different Bayonettas and here and there. This could be a Bayonetta, a Cereza that we're playing as, and then the actual Cereza that we've been playing since 1 and 2 is somewhere else. Because again, if we pull up the which trailer was it? We put up like one of the trailers for Bayonetta 3. You kind of like hear the old Bayonetta.
Helena Taylor is to just to clarify, Helena Taylor.
Which again, I'm trying to figure out. It's not. Was it a year ago?
Sorry, what?
I'm trying to look for that trailer. Like, which trailer was it? Wasn't the final.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'll leave that to you. Yeah.
Because you can hear it.
Yeah, I think I know what you're trying to get at. So you think that overlapping schedule is kind of like a code speak for like, oh, but she's not the Bayonetta that you guys know, but she's still gonna be in the game somehow, is what you think is happening.
Okay, I found it.
Okay.
So if we just played this part of the clip, I think this is Helena's voice.
Helena, yeah.
Casting this spell. Yes, there's like a lot of freaking noises in the back, but if you really kind of like focus here, like this part of casting spell, and that it's her old sigil. Something like that. That is actually Helena, kind of like
that's the old Bayonetta.
Yeah, because do I have it here? Like, hit it, because I have like a pin of Bayonetta's. So, nope, those are Kamen Riders. Nope, that's Godzilla. Nope, that's a Genshin Impact.
Oh, there's Zhongli. There you go. That's funny. Of course you have Zhongli.
He's in the game.
In the game.
He's in the game.
No, Zhongli is in Bayonetta. That'd be totally weird, but
The most weirdest crossover known to man.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that is Helena's voice, and she was just and from what that scene looked like, it's like I want to say Act 3 of the game.
Like the final act or somewhere close to the end ish. Yeah. Or the climax. Yeah.
Because again, when the logo shows up, it's like broken up into 3. I mean, it's this Bayonetta 3, so it's like 3 different pieces. So again, we have Viola. I mean, not Viola. This Cereza plus like someone else, and then OG Bayonetta running around somewhere. See that's our old sigil.
Yeah. Interesting.
So again, I think the Cereza that we know is either being summoned because this Bayonetta, before all of this, she pulls out her heart. So it's like, is she sacrificing herself to open a gateway for the OG Bayonetta to travel through, or was she like using that Bayonetta's body as a housing unit to kind of recover from a fight?
I see. Yeah.
Again, like lots of theories.
Yep, for sure. We'll have to just wait until the game comes out, which is a couple weeks from now, right? Because it's coming out on the 28th. So yeah, it's like pretty much there. It's within. We're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, so it won't be too long. And yeah, hopefully that is the theory. Hopefully that comes true because I'm sure fans like are still wanting to have Taylor to be Bayonetta at least to some form or extent. But it's not to say that Jennifer Hale is a horrible replacement by any means. She has a big resume. She has been in games like Mass Effect and stuff like that. She was also Samus and a lot of things, man. I do actually really like her voice on the English side of things. So she is beloved within that community. So at least it is someone like her to replace, quote unquote, replace Taylor. So I think it's a pretty good choice. Things like this happen though. I mean, if it is a straight up like just replacement, things like that happen. Sometimes you find a better or a voice that you just really find more fitting for this Bayonetta or just a story or whatever it is. I mean, it's actually happened not too long ago with a game like Fire Emblem Three Houses. I forget her name, but she was like one of the main 3 people, right? It's the chick with the red cape or whatever. She got her voice was replaced by somebody else in the middle of things. So that's just kind of like what happens. You just find that voice actors being more fitting, or whatever casting according to the casting director. Things happen, and even
or like the age-old scattering conflicts.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I mean, look at Street Fighter 6 Chun-Li. We both thought that was Laura Bailey.
No, that's somebody else.
Yeah, it was what was her name? It was Jenny Kwan. And for those who needs like an extra like, who did she play? She was best known for as Suki from Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
For I guess recent anime, Demon Slayer, Kakushi.
Okay.
I don't know how freaking like more, like more recent you want.
Yeah.
I really don't like this anime series because of personal reasons. Eureka 7, she was Sakuya.
Sakuya?
Yeah.
Okay.
for Fate Stay Night, Ayako. English voice for Fate Stay Night, Ayako. So I'm like, oh dear.
Okay.
So yeah, she has and she played like a lot of like characters from the Dot Hack series.
So quite the resume for herself, and then with here though, yeah, I mean it sucks that stuff like this happens, but it happens. You know, that's the reality of it.
It happens. You can't get mad.
See, the question is though, what is Taylor working on to have this schedule conflict in the first place, right? That's another question, you know. So
she's in Capcom Presents.
Yeah, I know, right? What if she was like
Marvel comic,
right? Marvel 4. Yeah, right. What if she was the announcer for that too? You know, yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
Bad boy. Capcom. It's like wait. Why is Bayonetta here? He's like, wait, did I put in the right Capcom game? What is the rating?
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of a tangent, but still related because you know you brought up Chun-Li. You know, even Ruben Langdon got replaced too. You know, but although that's probably for different reasons, but it does add to the point where replacements do happen. You know, it's gonna happen at some point. It's gonna be a different voice actor at some point. That's just how it goes in the industry, right? For voice actors, you know, sometimes even if how much beloved you are with this character, it's gonna happen, or it does happen at some point. You know, it can happen. It's still a possibility. No matter how you look at it, sometimes it sucks, but it happens. You know, and again here, Bayonetta. I mean, at least it's with someone like Jennifer Hale that's taking the helm now. I think that's a good replacement. I think she'll do great as Bayonetta or Cereza, you know, so. That is my 2 cents on it, essentially. Anything else you wanted to add in? Are we good?
No, we good.
We're good, all right, cool.
We are the good child.
I personally feel that's, they're fluffing it up, and she is still in the game somehow. Taylor is still in the game somehow. So, that's just my 2 cents on it. I think there was one more thing. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, there's the concept art for Cereza here. You see all the little details, you know, especially for the cosplayers, if anyone wants some references. Right? So.
And also, I think it's still available to buy on is it Odin or Oban? Hold on. Boyfriend bought it. Where is it?
Oh boy. There you go.
Oh, who is the puppet here for this one? Udon. It was Udon.
Oh, is that the publisher? Yeah. And then the artist is, I think, still the same artist from before.
Yeah, there you go.
With the Shimazaki. Yeah. Udon. Yeah.
I think this one is still able to buy.
You're still able to buy it somewhere. Yeah. Yep.
I know the first one is like hard to find, or it's expensive as fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of detail to it for this concept art. So pretty neat.
Yeah. There you go, cosplayers.
Oh yeah, the guns. Yeah, that's right.
I know. Someone did post the concept art of the guns. It's insect theme.
Insect theme.
The keychain. Yeah. The keychain and stuff are insects. This time around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, see, he still has the same pin tweet right here with the cover art or whatever. Yeah, and there's also concept art for Viola.
See, my dumbass head is gonna keep calling her Viola.
Viola, yeah.
but it's Viola, but it's like, no, it's a Viola. It's like, no, God damn it,
because
it's
Violet, yeah.
Viola. It's like, stop trying to go back to the katakana of her name.
Yeah. Let me see. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's nothing else to
Mobusu
it.
Gundam, Witch from Mercury is pretty fun for now, for its first 2 episodes. The first one was really dark.
Oh, is this wait?
Already had.
Is that artist
Right
working
there.
on this right here? Oh wow.
I don't know, but that Gundam series is pretty fun.
Okay. I've seen pictures and fan art and stuff from Witch, but
I
yeah.
forget which number Gundam this is to have a lead female
Uh-huh.
and also to have like 2 females.
Yeah,
having
being like a
a,
couple, yeah.
Having a couple. There has been like past Gundam series, but I forget which number this is right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at all those. What is that? Is that Cereza and her dad?
I think so, yeah. That's her dad. I forget his name, but yeah, that's supposed to be her dad, I believe.
Bold there.
Is it Balder?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So, that's pretty much it. All there is to it.
It looks good.
It looks looking good. Game is looking
Just
good.
wish we had a Switch 2.0.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
like
a lot of people.
yeah, just like I upgraded my PC, I think the Switch is due for an upgrade, man.
Like a lot of people are saying, like, yeah, there is a Switch 2.0. It's the OLED model. It's like that's not what I'm talking about. I need like
Yeah.
a new processing unit
Mm.
and the works. Because this is gonna be like you're playing a PS5 game on a PS4 all over again once Bayonetta 3 hits.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they claim it's going to be a steady 60 frames, 60 frames per second, but I don't know. Some of those videos, you could see the choppy.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, it's there's gonna be frame drops no matter what. Even on like the biggest rig that you can come up with, with your budget or whatever. There's always gonna be drops. That's just how games are. Even on like the most powerful PC, there are gonna be drops of some sort. But your eyes will notice too easily. But it's just the really bad ones that's what's to be concerned about. But no rig is perfect. Even the 3070 is gonna drop for games like Cyberpunk, for example, because that's a big demanding game. But anyway, I think it'll be fine. Even the most important stuff, the most important places for Bayonetta, I think that's where it's gonna perform just fine. I think it'll still be a fun game. So I'm still looking forward to it. That is indeed the game I will be buying for October, and yeah. I think that's it. I'll have to look into October, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, because yeah, I kind of lost it with Call of Duty because I don't know. I just kind of I'm over it for right now. Maybe I'll get it when it's on sale, maybe in December or something. But I don't know, man. I think by then people are gonna drop out for something else. But yeah, that's all there is for Bayonetta. So let's go through the rest of it. So we already talked about the Nintendo stuff, right? Early on. And now this is kind of interesting within the anime, movies, and other stuff news. This is from Omni, content creator, pointing out that this was on October 1st. This was, yeah. So Crunchyroll just deleted Bleach from the anime list. I was rewatching the last season and everything vanished. So for those who have been sticking around with Crunchyroll for a long time, I think other people have definitely taken notice of that. And it's a pretty big sign that Disney is the big winner of the Bleach sort of rights and stuff like that. So I don't know if like because Todd was trying to watch Jujutsu Kaisen, But apparently that was also gone on Crunchyroll, I think. But or that might have been his mistake because he was making the same mistake on other sites. Let's put it that way.
No, I'm questioning if Jujutsu Kaisen is not there anymore.
Yeah,
I
because
think I saw it on. It was either on Amazon Prime or HBO Max. It was one of them I saw Jujutsu Kaisen.
What is happening with Crunchyroll, man?
No, Jujutsu Kaisen is still here.
Oh, it's still there. Okay, so I guess Todd was making that move. He was. I don't know what was going on with Todd, but he was like trying to look it up. I'm like, he was like looking up on the different sites, like, oh, it's not there. And then I just type it in. I'm like, yeah, it's there. I mean, he's just like, wait, what's going on with me? So I think he was just having a Todd moment. So, but
for Bleach, I know the movies are on Netflix. I think still maybe.
Okay.
But for it to jump now to Disney Plus or Hulu,
yeah, because isn't Hulu part of Disney anyway? So
yeah,
it's
still part of Disney, but it's the wording that they said of where you can watch Bleach for the 1,000-year war. They said internationally, Disney Plus. US Hulu. But when you think about it, wouldn't it just be simpler to just put it on Disney Plus?
I know, right? Yeah.
For me, I'm on the cusp. Do I want to upgrade my Disney Plus to have Hulu? But then I'll also have ESPN, which to me as a consumer, I'll be paying for something. One out of the three that I'm not going to be using.
Right.
I feel to myself, I'm wasting money.
So
it was like either I paid, this upgrade or I pay my own separate Hulu subscription. But then, that might fucking raise up the bar. So
yeah.
I'm looking at like, bite the bullet, buy that pack.
How much is that pack per month? Do you know? Isn't it like
$13.99?
$13.99. $14, yeah.
But if I pay annually, it's $80. So I might just do that. Do that one and down, and go like, I can't deal with this. I don't want to see like $15 being taken away from me. One and done, and just look. Just look at the other way.
Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, it's Bleach. So yeah, Bleach is gone. So now I want to check Netflix, like to be absolutely sure Bleach is still there.
Yeah, it definitely sucks for people who are trying to catch up on Bleach on Crunchyroll, man.
What is my password? All right. Bowser's big. Okay, so the Bleach live action and only two of the Bleach movies are still here
on Netflix. Okay. Damn, that's either way that sucks, and it's gonna get sucked into the Disney lineup, pretty much. So yeah, for those unless what?
Unless everyone becomes Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the route.
drink up my Hardy's yo.
Yep, we gotta bust out that rum, man, because that's gonna happen. Bust out the rum.
Okay. Oh, this video. So I tried to look on Amazon Prime Video.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch it, but you have to buy it.
Oh, okay.
And I guess from season 7 on, it says you cannot. This video is not available to watch in your locations. To which, hey, we have a VPN and just switch our stuff.
Right.
Lo and behold.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like its new home is
Hulu/Disney Plus.
Yep.
Or Disney, aka. So.
shame.
Yeah, shame.
Yeah,
Yeah, stuff has been going on with Crunchyroll, man. Like the voice actor thing with Mob Psycho, and then now stuff like this is happening. Yep. Kind of a damn shame. All things considered. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, every time I say shame, I just think of Hot Fuzz and
Shame.
Mr. Frost.
Yeah,
shame.
Yeah, shame. Yep, I know, I exactly know what you're talking about because I've seen that movie a lot of times and I still like that movie.
That movie, like you can just sit down and go like, this is really good. This is a stupid movie, but I like
especially
it.
if you really like British humor, it's a great movie. I still think.
What was that one scene like? He was like screaming at the cultists, and they were like, "For the good of the church, stop saying that."
Yeah.
For the good of the church.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And the catch-up trick, you know, that part. Yep. Anyway, so that's it from the Crunchyroll stuff. I wanted to bring up this very strange tweet from. This is officially from the defense of Ukraine, right? Because in this tweet, while they show a picture of like how much like these vehicles eliminated some personnel or some shit during the defense against the Russian occupiers and stuff like that, they went ahead and quoted fucking Monkey D. Luffy for some reason from One Piece, right? Power isn't determined by your size, but the size of your heart and dreams. That's, yeah. While, showing this chart of how much these vehicles did damage to the enemy, right? Essentially. So, that's very odd, to quote an anime character.
Bold of you.
Yeah, very bold, I guess. I guess in a way. Very strange though, to say the least, to bring up an anime character quote in a rather serious situation, right? So, and this is officially from the Twitter account of the defense of Ukraine. So it's got the verification mark and everything, and yeah, so weird, but. I wonder when that tweet was sent. Let me see. September 29th. So go back. Yeah, this is the official, I guess, tweet from the verified account of the defense of Ukraine. Although it is spamming the same picture. I think they're like constantly updating the numbers. I think that's what's happening here, which is why you keep seeing that same picture. But still, nonetheless, it is strange to just randomly quote fucking Monkey D. Luffy of all people in a tweet like that. I don't know what you make of it, man. Yeah, it's right here.
Better to quote Monkey D. Luffy than, like, let's say, Lelouch v. Britannia.
I guess, yeah. I
mean, who else would, like, be like, let's not quote this anime character.
Oh, I don't know. Inuyasha. No. Kokore!
He's like, yep. Wait, that doesn't make no sense.
Yeah. Yep. And then like Kuwabara, like, your ass, I'll kick your ass, you. Can you imagine? Could you imagine, man? What a strange time we live in, right? Like,
No, what they should have used was the famous line from Fate Stay Night or the Fate series. People die when they are killed.
yeah.
Just have that like
That translated line, yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then everyone would be like, "What?"
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, people die when they're killed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you know?
Yeah. Don't you know? Come on, man. Not that hard. So yeah, I think that same picture is popping up, but the numbers are definitely updated. I think that's what's happening because it says 59,000, and then at one point I think it said 60,000. Yep, see, 60,000 right there. So that's what's happening. But yeah, very very strange tweet, I'd say, because it's directly quoting from Luffy. Who'd have thought? One Piece is that great, right? I guess, right? So.
Yep.
Anyways, one last thing, pretty big for Marvel fans is Wakanda Forever. There was another trailer, and yes, it's pretty much revealed who the next Black Panther is. It's Shuri, sister of T'Challa. Did you see the trailer first off?
I saw the trailer, and then I saw like the breakdowns of the trailer.
Mm-hmm. What do you
like
make
you
of
saw
it?
it, right?
I saw it, yes. I didn't see the breakdown, but I just saw the trailer for it, yes.
It looks good.
Oh yeah.
But one of the breakdowns I was watching said that this movie might have multiple Black Panthers on screen. So it's not only Shuri. Some maybe like a few of the Malage might have their own suits. Because again, Shuri made them.
Yes.
So why the hell not would she have like a closet full like on the go?
That's okay.
A lot of people are saying that even though the war paint is what Shuri had during Infinity War or not Infinity War. Yeah, Infinity War and Black Panther 1.
Oh, okay. Black Panther 1, okay.
Yeah. A lot of people saying it might be the mom.
Okay.
Donning the suit.
Okay.
To which I mean, yes, we have Shuri in the
front.
In the front.
Mm-hmm.
But again, who wouldn't who there's nothing saying that the mom the queen is actually in that suit first. And then Shuri comes in with her suit. I do like their own telling of Namor of being an Aztec.
Yeah. Kind of interesting.
And I don't know if Todd or Josh told you about Namor's like background. Did they like?
No, Josh hasn't. I don't think has explained it to me.
Okay. Quick like comic book shit.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Apocalypse from the X-Men is the first mutant. Don't get us wrong on that. But for publication comic book wise, Namor is the first mutant. That was publicized. But that's where everyone is kind of getting confused because like Kevin Feige and everyone saying like Namor is a mutant. But everyone's like jumping, it's like, no, Apocalypse is. It's like, you're not wrong. But again, for publication wise, Namor was the first. And for MCU wise, he might be technically the first. Because you already saw Miss Marvel, right? Like from episode 1 to the end.
Yes.
It's already dropped that she is a mutant. A mutant. But again, this is from judging how Namor looks. Sorry, Kamala, you're not technically the first mutant in the MCU.
Right.
It is Namor.
Yeah, I mean maybe on screen wise, but the actual in the timeline, like actual lore wise, this guy is the first mutant.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then what? I mean, you can chalk it up like timeline wise. It's like Namor, and then you can argue if Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, is a mutant
Mm.
or just a genetic enhanced
Human, yeah.
individual.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a big like juggling toss up, and then you
Right.
have Kamala Khan, and then lo and behold, we got Deadpool and Wolverine coming down the line.
Yeah, yep.
Finally, where everyone's like, hurry up,
Mm-hmm.
hurry up,
Yeah, with
get in here.
Hugh Jackman, man. That's the
Yeah.
Wolverine, man. He's gonna be Wolverine for the MCU. At least for
Which is
a couple movies, at least several movies. Yep.
which again, that trailer was so funny. Hey Hugh, wanna be Wolverine again? Huh? What? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Yep. That's that itself is pretty damning, right? So, but yeah, I mean, so far I think the action looks really good. I think the fact that they're incorporating this whole like the death of T'Challa in the first place, mourning him is kind of like very much like the real world right now. With Bosman, gone and stuff. Yeah, he passed on.
That's why, like in my head canon, how the movie's gonna start is a flashback
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
of probably like T'Challa trying to do a diplomatic what's it called? Not assembly, but like a diplomatic what's the word? Visitation to Namor, and something
Oh.
goes bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And yeah, that the fact that they're doing that is very much paying respect to Bosman's performance as T'Challa, and he pretty much is T'Challa, so no one is gonna replace him as T'Challa. No one's gonna succeed him. So it's like that big payment of respect to that
Yep.
pretty much.
I mean, even though that Boseman's family said that they're fine
Mm-hmm.
with the recast, Marvel said no.
Yeah.
They're like no. But then like fans, others are saying like, but you just open up the doors to the multiverse, so why can't you just make a new T'Challa come over to take over this Wakanda? It's like it's not really that simple.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like you're removing a key ingredient from one area to just fill in this area.
Yeah.
This place that you just pull that key ingredient is going to collapse.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's not how it's going to work.
Yeah.
It could work in Secret Wars,
Mm-hmm.
where we might see a different T'Challa.
Yeah.
It could work there, but
But
at
for
the
this,
present time,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah.
But another rumor is, we will see Michael B. Jordan. I mean, Michael B. Jordan. We're gonna see Killmonger, yeah.
Yeah, Killmonger, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Very much so, yeah.
So he might take up the mantle of Black Panther after this movie.
Ah. I see.
And then one of the other breakdowns I saw for this trailer, they're not 100% sure, but they think they saw the emblem of Doctor Doom in the trailer.
Okay.
So that might be the overall villain for the movie, is
Dr.
Doom trying to capitalize on vibranium.
Ah.
So why the hell not?
Yeah.
Why the hell
Yeah.
not? How is he gonna make his suit? 'Cause
Yeah.
at the moment, remember, in the MCU, we do not have adamantium.
Mm-hmm.
We have vibranium. So why the hell not? What did you want to like capitalize on gaining vibranium? So I'm like, actually, this would be a kind of like a good like a little pin when like a big, a big bad, like it's like over the horizon. Because again, we have Kingpin,
Mm-hmm.
who is again scheduled to return in Daredevil
Okay,
when it comes
Daredevil.
out. When it comes out, what, next year?
Next year-ish, I
The
think.
series,
Mhm.
yeah. So yeah, we have Kingpin, then we have the Thunderbolts. So we
Mhm.
have like a good lineup, and then
Yeah.
if this is like a good like Doom is here running around right now. Okay, you have my attention, MCU. Just again, don't fuck up Doctor Doom. Do not fuck up the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
But again, to me, it's like when they do Fantastic Four, like in the background, like just have Chris Evans running around in his old Fantastic Four suit, like as a
Yeah.
cosplayer,
Mm-hmm.
just as a cosplayer, and it's like, wow, how long was that in the closet, Chris?
I know, right? That would be pretty funny.
It would be
Mhm.
like hilarious, unless some people said that again, since the multiverse is open,
Yeah.
there's nothing stopping Chris Evans of playing Johnny Storm again.
Yeah. Question is, does he want to?
Yeah, does he want to?
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know that the shield is hanged up or passed
Uh-huh. On to Sam.
to Sam.
Mm-hmm.
So Captain America is out unless it's a variant of Captain America for like again Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So again, a lot of factors is coming up in all of these theories. But back to Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. This poster, I like the coloring
Oh yeah. Yeah.
because it's reflecting from land, where it's all color and stuff, and then when you go down to the water,
Let's see. Mm-hmm.
it's murky.
Yep.
And I do like that the Wakanda Forever is in the water.
Yeah. It's like you see the reflection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah,
So,
it's got a lot said.
I'm looking forward for the movie.
Yeah.
Am I gonna have like high expectations? No.
Right.
I'm just gonna go in as a moviegoer, going like, all right, show me what you got.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because this has been in production and delayed like for a long time.
Oh,
it's
for
like,
sure.
right.
Yeah.
Let's see what you have. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, I look forward to it still, and I'll wait until the Disney Plus release,
Yeah.
as I'm not gonna go to the
Then-
theaters, but still, I still look forward to it, and hope people who watch in theaters, get a kick out of it, a good kick out of it, and yeah, hopefully this will be another hit out of the park, for sure.
And then my friend, we're betting against my friend because she outright said, if something happens to her baby dad, Umbaku, she's gonna walk out of the theater.
Oh man.
So we're all betting on her. Like, okay, we better see you out of that chair if something happens to him.
Mm-hmm.
You better not be sitting in that chair when we turn to the left.
Oh man. I like
we will
Umbaku,
personally kick you
yeah.
out.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like we will personally kick you out of the theater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I too like Umbaku. I do like I think her name is Angela, the queen.
Oh, okay.
And then I do if anything happens to Okoye, I think I'm gonna get it.
Oh yeah, the general, right? You're talking about the general?
Yeah.
Yeah, Okoye. I really like Okoye actually.
Nakita. Yeah.
You're talking about the girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. T'Challa's girlfriend. Yeah.
And then we also shout outs to making her official debut is Ironheart. So
Oh
it's gonna be a big,
yeah, yeah.
it's gonna be a big like change of
Mm-hmm.
her origin story.
Yeah.
Just a fast origin story, like really botched origin story of me explaining who Ironheart is. She's a genius.
Right.
And the way she became Ironheart was forget Tony was in a coma or something,
Uh-huh.
but he made an AI of himself and recruited Ironheart to take up the mantle of Iron Man until he got better.
All right. Okay.
And taught her how to build the suit and everything, which we saw in the trailer of her building her suit. Woo!
Yeah. Playing with the clip. It's fine.
Oh.
It's fine.
Yep.
Well,
yeah.
Yep. There's a lot to look forward to, and this is gonna be a big movie for a lot of people, right? So this is gonna be like a big turning moment, because at the moment, like, there's a lot of mixed stuff going on with the series anyway, like the Marvel series. People have mixed feelings about She-Hulk to, or mixed to negative feelings about She-Hulk, and then all the other stuff that has come out recently, people have negative feelings about it, like, Miss Marvel and stuff like that. So hopefully this movie will be like kind of like that injection of like resurgence, sort of that mini resurgence, or maybe big for some people, but to give them people motivation to be excited again for Marvel stuff, right? Especially with all the other stuff that's going to be coming out, right? Like Armor Wars, Fantastic Four, and Ant-Man and Wasp, right? That stuff, and Daredevil stuff, So hopefully this will be like a good stepping stone to leading up to that other stuff for next year and beyond that. So yeah. But for right now, it looks really good. I think it looks really good. The action stuff looks really good. The emotional stuff, right? That's the emotional stakes, right? I think it's all there. I think it's all set up. It's got all the potential and stuff to be really good. So hopefully, yeah. Hopefully the end product will be meeting that hype and then beyond that. So I think that's pretty much it. That's it. That is it for this episode. If we don't have anything to add, that is it. All I got. So thank you very much for all who tuned in today. We appreciate it. So don't forget to like and subscribe, blah blah blah. You know the drill. Really appreciate it. So yeah, so next week hopefully we have stuff to talk about. So yeah, again, thank you very much. Take care, stay safe, and until then, we'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.